Happy Sunday fun day, everyone. Guess what time it is? Jeremy.
Time for you to get a watch. Ow!
Burn. It's definitely not mail time, but it's intro song time.
What should I sing about?
Jeremy loves to sing you guys at home. He usually likes to start the live off with a Happy Sunday fun day song.
Yeah,
apparently he's not prepared.
Everything got worse. I mean, as if last week wasn't bad enough. You weren't here. You were on vacation. I was starving. I can't sleep without you. And then the coyote comes and kills all my feathery friends.
He got Mr. Cock-a-doodle-doo.
Yeah.
The very first guy that we discovered was a rooster.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, so we went from
Wait, how did you discover he was a rooster?
Down to one, because he started crowing.
What did you do?
He started crowing. He started going, cock-a-doodle-doo! And we're like, oh yeah, we got a rooster on our hands. They're not all hens.
Although there are a lot of hens in there, and they are laying eggs like crazy right now.
They are starting to lay eggs. Not all of them are laying eggs yet. I gave it till about end of July, beginning of August for them to start laying, and
then you turn them
into mid-August.
You turn them in chicken nuggets if they're not at that point.
We're into mid-August, and not all of them are laying yet. So maybe for sure by the end of the month.
You think so?
Yeah, because we got them in March, and they're supposed to lay March, April, May, June, July, August. 6 months, right? Is when they lay?
Typically anywhere between 4 to 6 months. So really, in all reality,
or is it 6 to 8 months?
Not too many are 8 months that I think. But sometimes.
Okay. All right.
I don't know if I could sing. I didn't sing last week.
I want to say the darker hen will lay green eggs, like a pastel green shell egg. So I'm looking forward to that. They're called Easter eggs, I believe.
Really?
That's the correct lingo.
Easter eggs?
Yeah.
Like the Easter eggs that we put in the videos?
Uh-huh. Christine Roman Mikey sent $9.99. Thank you for the super chat. Before we went live, Mr. Wesley sent $4.99, so we appreciate the super chat. You got your song picked out, Jim?
Not even close.
Not even close, huh?
What do you think I should sing?
He's unprepared, y'all. Unprepared.
I got nothing. What do you have?
This is your thing. I'm not the songwriter, the guitar player, or the singer. Jackie Vaughn, appreciate the $2.
I said, hey. No.
You can sing that one. Debbie Vaughn was late because she was answering our email.
Was she really?
Mm-hmm.
Cry. Give me my starting note.
And I said,
cry sometimes when I'm watching What the Hale's when they restores the love. Uh-oh, I'm way off.
You're a little rusty, a little pitchy, dog.
You know,
Sharon Huey, thank you so much for the $4.99 super chat.
This is a night where everything just got worse. So
it is. Your singing's getting worse.
It's bad. Maybe if you help me.
You're not prepared for the live show. That's pretty bad.
You know, last week was horrible, but this week is just worse.
It just keeps getting worse.
By the cry sometimes.
Thank you so much for
when
the $2
I'm watching
super chat.
What the Hale's. When they restored the love, oh, it never fails to make me sob like a baby.
You want some tissues?
Please.
You can just use my
Just when I think I've seen it all, I turn on YouTube.
Amanda,
I watch the show and bawl.
For the $2, Amanda.
And I scream.
Yes,
what the hell is going on?
Thank you for the $2 super chat. I got to try 2 of the Stroop waffles. They were delicious.
I've eaten 20. And I said, hey, 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 hey,
Jackie
hey,
Perry,
hey.
thank you so
I
much
said,
for the
hey.
$2 super chat.
What the hell's this song?
Melly, thank you so much for the
I said,
$1.99
hey,
super chat.
hey, I said,
Hey,
hey.
we're winning.
What the hell's this song? Is that better? So when I cry sometimes when I'm watching What the Hell's Betty Restored, the love never fails to murder me.
Elizabeth Handmade Jewelry.
Cry like a
$1
baby.
super chat. Mary Walker.
Just when I think I've seen it all, I turn on YouTube and I start to fall in love. Scream. What the hell's this song? And I search, hey, 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 hey. I said, hey, what the hell's this song? Come on, sing with me, George. Ready? I said, hey, 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 hey. I said, hey. Oh, you're doing the Milli Vanilli thing? What the hell's this song?
Thank you so much for the $2.99 super chat.
Hey,
Deborah Schwab, thank you so much for the $5 super
hey,
chat.
hey.
Patricia
I said,
Barnes,
hey.
thank you for the $2
What the
super
hell's
chat.
this song? Come on. Solo. You ready, George? Solo. Here you go.
Okay.
You said. You said. What the hell's this song? I love it. I love it. She said, hey, 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 hey. She said, hey. What the hell's this song?
Thank you so much for the $10 super chat.
Can only get worse from here, George. Can only get worse from here. You know what I'm saying? I think you do.
I lost my voice. I've got a cough drop in my mouth.
And I cry sometimes.
Yes, you did. Thank you so much for the $10 super chat.
And I said, hey.
Soup Freak says, sing and make the coyote suffer.
That's what we got to do sometimes.
Thank
Sometimes
you
we
for
got
the
to do what we got to
$4.99
do.
super chat.
Man,
Charles Henry, thank you so much for the $1.99 super chat.
Last week was the worst ever. And I mean, if we're honest, this week is, I mean, I'm just curious, how are you doing? So
I must have caught something either on the airplane on the way home from Miami. I did do a girls trip because you got to do Camp Hales with all the guys, and it was only fair for me to do a girls trip with my friends, which I haven't done in 4 years. And I either caught something on the airplane or I caught something from my nephew because he did get strep, but I don't have tonsils. So
wait, let me check.
Can you still get strep with when your tonsils are removed?
Open. A little pitchy, dog. I'm just saying. A little pitchy. So,
Gisela, thank you so much. All the way from Portugal. Thank you so much for the $2 super chat.
So last weekend you were on vacation,
Mm-hmm.
and how'd you sleep?
Not tasty.
Yeah.
Not good.
Not tasty is something that we like to say because
when something's not good.
When something's not good, because we gave your nephew a ketchup candy cane. I was like, "How is it?" And he looked at me and he goes,
Tasty.
So whenever something's not good, George and I look at each other and we say, "Not tasty."
Even though it has nothing to do with taste.
Nothing to do with taste whatsoever, but we do it anyway. So you slept horrible.
Happy early birthday, Tammy. She'll be turning 51 tomorrow.
One of the things that you and I typically do when one of us is on the road and we're trying to sleep, what do we typically do?
We're either video chatting or we're on speakerphone and we both fall asleep on the phone with each other.
We sleep with each other on the phone all night so we can hear each other to help us sleep. And you were supposed to take earbuds, right?
Yes. But for whatever reason, I couldn't figure out how to get them to work. And then I finally got it to work on the second day, but they wouldn't stay in my ears. Zoe Reeves, thank you so much for the $10 super chat. Says, I can't get, and I had my tonsils out. What's TRPH? Strep, maybe? Strep.
I don't know.
Strep.
I
think they're trying to communicate that you can still get strep.
Yeah, even though you have without tonsils, you still get strep without tonsils. So typically, when we're away,
thank you so much for the $2 super chat all the way from the UK.
So that we both can sleep, we typically we're on speakerphone with each other or earbuds.
Elvis Presley Jr., thank you so much for the $5 super chat.
Which we have done. We have done like video chat, or sometimes we'll just do sound as well. But literally all night, whether it's 9 hours, 10 hours, probably we've gone up to 12 hours.
Amanda Ashley, thank you so much for the $2. That's coming, Amanda.
It'll be there. It'll be there. Coming. But this entire weekend, we actually were not.
Thank you so much for the $9.99 super chat.
We weren't on the phone. So we both know I slept horrible. And then you weren't tasty either.
Yeah, I was in a condo with 6 other females. And so there were 2 per bed. So it would have been rude to be on the phone with other people trying to sleep.
And then one on the couch as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would have been a little awkward. But if there's anybody who knows how to make something awkward, it'd be you. So you didn't sleep too hot then, huh?
No, the mattress was hard as a rock.
That's horrible. Did you try putting pillows down?
I did. And then my back started acting up, and then my sciatic nerve started kicking in, which that was a first.
It fits perfect.
Does it?
It does. It actually does. That's crazy.
Aw, thank you so much, Els. We have so much licorice, but definitely feel free to send the stroopwafels. Those are delicious.
Those were incredible.
Jeremy ate the whole thing and left me too.
This is the wedding ring, the tungsten wedding ring from the $1 storage unit, and it's just sitting here on the desk, and I just put it on. And I looked at George, and I was like, oh my goodness, it fits perfect. It actually...
A little loose.
It's a little loose. It's a little loose, but I don't know. I like the rings you bought me better, though.
It looks like there's a ton of birthdays today, tomorrow, yesterday, this month. So happy birthday to all you August babies out there. My brother's birthday was actually yesterday. So if you guys remember Tony George, he's been featured in a few of our videos, and he was featured in our Egypt videos. He was on the trip. His birthday was yesterday. So happy birthday to my brother Tony. We both messaged him yesterday, happy birthday, but I want to say happy birthday again because it's a birth. I usually like to say celebrate for the week. It's a birthday week, right?
Well, you get birthday years.
I do.
Apparently, I have to celebrate you all the time. So you get the whole year. So exhausted. Did you get any sunburn?
A little bit, but I remember to pack aloe with me. But it's not just the green aloe, it's the blue aloe with the lidocaine in it. That helps with sunburn relief. So I would put that on every night before I went to bed. I would shower before I went to bed, and then I would put the blue lidocaine aloe on, and it helped with the burn.
And then we lost Mr. Cockadoodle-Doo.
Yeah.
So
it just saddens my heart. I'm just so saddened that I told Jeremy, I was like, I don't want to get attached to any of the other chickens because something else is going to happen. And if something happens to George, then I'll really lose it. Because George is the one, she's one of the white silkies, and she has no fear. She's so fierce, she'll just run. She'll be the first one to run.
Probably run to the coyote and go, let me see your teeth. What's in there? Huh? What are you? And she's just like you, no fear and random questions out of nowhere. What are you doing here? What's your name?
When she hears the gator, when all of the chicken hear the gator coming up the She Shed Drive, she's always the first one to come running, and they all follow her.
Yeah, she's the bold one, and then pigeon-looking chicken is definitely not the bold one. She's the most
opposite.
Timid.
Yeah,
she'll
kind of hang out in the mansion and make sure everything is safe before coming out.
And then the peacocks have laid how many eggs so far?
I want to say 4.
4 eggs. Peacocks have laid 4 eggs. So,
and we're not bold enough to try them yet, but we know someone else
who loved them. Absolutely loved them.
Yeah,
loved them. Said they were so good, so good.
How did they prepare it?
Fried it.
It was like over easy.
Over easy.
Yep. And Salt and pepper I saw on there and said it was delicious.
Yep, absolutely. So
delicious.
But we never anticipated actually getting eggs, and with a hatch, they typically are laying eggs at the same time, and she
typically early spring.
Yeah, they lay early spring, and for some reason we're getting eggs now. So we don't believe they're fertilized because the males they're not old enough to that maturity. So there's no fertilization either. It's just premature laying of eggs. But apparently those eggs are good. We
don't know though. We haven't tried.
No, we haven't tried.
And I know we've asked our viewers at home if they've tried peacock eggs, and most of them said no.
So coming back, George has basically said, I want nothing to do with the birds. I'm not getting attached to them. I'm not collecting eggs. I'm not washing eggs. She's like, I'm not collecting eggs. I'm not washing eggs. I'm not doing anything. I'm like, you want to go up to the chickens with me? She's like, no, that's your thing.
I did go with you.
Finally, this is a week later. It's been a week.
I did go up there
today.
With you today.
Today, after a week.
And then I went into the chicken mansion. I collected the eggs.
I did say, hey, can you help me? Can you actually go get the eggs after you told me you wouldn't do anything with the chickens or the eggs anymore?
I was just upset. I was so upset. Like, how could this happen again?
So then we found somebody to actually come and put foot traps down. And he was supposed to be out at Hale's headquarters
thank you,
no later than Thursday. And we thought Wednesday, we were convinced 100% for sure that he was here Wednesday. You remember?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, how can you forget? Oh, my goodness. How can you forget? How can you forget? The most awkward thing in the world. There is a man.
We hear a doorbell.
We hear a doorbell, and then there's a man in our windows.
Like, are you expecting anyone? He goes, no.
And then there's a man taking pictures
all the way from Scotland
in our windows, which the windows are, I mean, the house is windows. It's a glass house. We live in the middle of the woods in a glass house. When they say don't live in a glass house, well, we went, all right, we'll show them. We live in a glass house. And so there's a man taking pictures.
And looking in all the windows.
And thankfully for that man, I thought potentially a super fan and very, very inappropriate, breaking all kinds of boundaries and ready to break a neck. And it was the fiscal office coming to assess the property for the upcoming taxes and confirm the sale of the property. So he's still alive. So that's good.
Yeah.
I'm not in jail. So that's good.
And the crazy part is his first name was Tom.
Yeah.
So when you called him back, you're like, is this Peeping Tom?
His name was Kevin. We were like, I told him, I was like, he's like, I'm so sorry. I apologize. I'm so sorry. You know, I'm sorry I had to get in all the windows and da. And I go, with all the windows, we figured we were going to get a Peeping Tom. We never thought it'd be a Peeping Kevin. And so he was dying laughing. So it was Kevin. You heard me make the joke because we were at the hospital for you with the Tom.
That was interesting.
But we thought it was the trapper. And the trapper is coming out to set foot traps so that we can take care of the actual issue and be done with it once and for all. He was supposed to be out come Thursday, at the latest Thursday, but he never did show on up to Thursday. And we're still in a position where we're waiting. We haven't heard from him yet. So we'll probably I'll have to reach out to him again probably tomorrow, huh? Are we busy? Well, we're really busy tomorrow, aren't we?
Yeah, we have a couple doctor's appointments tomorrow.
Yeah, we're really busy tomorrow. But you got back into the swing of things this week. And then things got even worse, didn't they?
Marilyn Franken, thank you so much for the $2 super chat.
So things got even worse for you, didn't they?
Yeah, so
do you want a hug? I know it's going to hurt. I know it's going to hurt to talk about it. Let me just give you a hug, a little bit of support. Okay. This is going to be rough for her, guys. Okay? This is going to be really rough for her. Just be supportive. She's hurting. Okay, things got even worse. I mean, this is worse than losing your chickens. You okay?
Yeah.
Maybe it's okay. You can put the tears on my shoulder. This is, I understand, no sleep, sunburn, lost your chickens, and then the very, very worst thing happened.
It's so bad. I don't know how else this could get any worse. We go to visit Elvis at the casino.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay, baby. It's okay.
I can't wrap it around my head.
It's okay. Just let it out. Let it out.
I keep replaying the incident.
Let it out
over and over again.
Let it out, baby. Let it out. It's okay. It's okay.
They keep saying it's not my fault. They kept saying it's not my fault.
We both know it is. We both know it is.
They said it's not my fault and that it could have happened to anyone. It could have happened to anyone.
And so I told her the same thing that she said with the chickens. I said, I'm not getting attached to anybody or anything else here. I'm not coming back. I have nothing to do with this. I was like, I'm not getting attached. I'm done. I'm done. And so, and then I went, well, you know, there are other machines. And
David Braden, thank you so much for the $5 super chat.
And I was like,
it hurts. Deep down, it hurts. It really does.
Do you want to talk about it?
I mean, I didn't mean to do it.
I mean, it's one thing for a coyote to kill Mr. Cockadoo to do. It's a whole nother thing for you to kill a world figure, the king of rock and roll. And I don't know how you're going to sleep tonight, even if we are on speakerphone.
That's one of the reasons why I lost sleep over the chicken. And now all of a sudden my BFF, Elvis, it's pretty bad.
Really? Still BFF?
Oh.
He's gone. You just...
who used to be past tense.
So you're trying to say there's an open position.
No, you already fit in there as BFF.
I want you to know I'm here for you. No matter what it is you need.
What are you doing?
Nothing. I'm here for you.
What's going on?
I'm 100% here for you.
What? Who are you talking to?
I'm 100% here for you no matter what. Okay.
Okay, I appreciate it.
I just want you to know if you need a shoulder to cry on.
I killed Elvis.
It's okay.
He used to be our BFF.
It's okay.
He used to be.
It's okay.
Which now means I have to be forced to play one of the other machines.
Here. Dry them.
I've never played Monopoly in my life.
So I'm curious.
Maurice, thank you so much for the $2 super chat.
You've never even played the board game Monopoly.
I've never played the board game Monopoly. And when McDonald's comes around with the Monopoly, I don't even play that.
Wow. And you love McDonald's fries and you don't even play? She's just like, forget it. I ain't even ripping it off. Throw it out. Doesn't even rip it off.
I don't rip it off. I give it to someone else, though. I mean, would you consider that paying it forward? Like, here.
I mean, that could be
here's
paying
my
it
Monopoly
forward.
Piece.
I mean, the other option is a miracle may happen and they may be able to resurrect Elvis, but you done killed him.
I don't know.
We didn't stay around to figure it out.
I got an earful from...
And rightfully so.
I got an earful.
Rightfully so. So would you even, I'm just curious, would you ever even consider Monopoly? I mean, there's other machines, but you've always been 100% against the Monopoly.
Yes, and only because I have yet to play the board game.
So you're 100% against Monopoly, Coin Pusher. I mean, there's other ones we can try.
There is other ones.
But Monopoly is kind of cool. I was just thinking because obviously you're into old guys.
Danielle sent $1.09 for the Fix Elvis Fund. Look at all these funds.
Here we go. Oh my goodness. Here we go. What are we supposed to do with that?
Thank you, Danielle.
What are we supposed to do with that? I love it. That is funny.
There's several other machines. The Price is Right. Didn't we play that one once?
I have with the kids,
what's
but
the Planko one? Is that Price is Right?
Yeah, that's the Price is Right. Yeah.
Well, I know the kids have played more than we have. Like they're more adventurous. Which one's the yodeling one?
That's one of the Price is Right ones.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough.
You've played. There's another one there that you played. Who you
Bright
played?
Lights or something like that.
Something like that. I don't remember. I don't know. Something
Casino
lights. Something lights that you played, but you didn't like it as much as Elvis. You always gravitate back to Elvis.
Yeah. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the soothing sound of his voice and the applauding and him talking as I play. It's just a different vibe when you're playing different machines.
Here goes Scott.
Scott Roberts, Fix Elvis.
Don't play with Monopoly Fund. Don't play Monopoly.
You for the $4.99 super chat.
So you are 100% against Monopoly, even though he's an old dude, which you obviously are into. He's bald, which you are obviously into.
Who's bald?
The old dude on Monopoly. And me.
Yes.
He's rich, which I don't. Are you into that or
no?
You into guys?
Money can't buy happiness. You know that.
You know what money can buy? Anything for $300.
I don't know what that means.
I don't know either, but you know where I can find happiness? What time is it? Oh,
I was just looking. It's almost time for the mail song.
You know what? I forgot to tell you my daily, hourly, I love you.
Wait, we won't tell them what you mean by that.
Well, if they watch tomorrow's video, they'll know for sure. Okay. They'll know for sure. They'll understand.
Yeah. Let's not give any spoiler.
Are you happy? Words. Are you happy?
Yes. Are you happy?
I would be if I got a little. I mean, I just want to console you a little bit with a kiss. Just a little. All right, you okay?
Yeah.
So no Monopoly.
I don't know. You might have to twist my arm a little bit.
I'd like to twist more than your arm.
I did ask, do I have to understand the board game in order to play the coin pusher?
Which the answer is no. You don't.
The answer is no. Okay.
You don't. Yeah, absolutely, you don't.
All right. We'll feel it out for the week and see what happens.
Or do you want to? You need a break. You need another vacation. Why don't we just pick up and you picked up and went to Miami. Why don't you and I just go like on an Alaskan cruise and pick up and just leave?
We did talk about going to Alaska.
We did talk about going and seeing the Grand Canyon.
We did. Well, August, September would be perfect for Alaska. But then Brett and Therese, Brett, who's originally from Alaska, said, don't do the cruise. Just book a flight, rent a car, and take your time driving around the state.
But you don't want to do that. You like cruises.
I'm okay either way. But my biggest fear is getting motion sickness because the shortest amount of days with an Alaskan cruise is 5 days. And the most I've ever done is like 3. And I get, what is it called? Sea legs, where you come off of the ship and you still feel like you're rocking. That's me. For Nettie Munson sent $2, said fix the Elvis fund.
But you don't have to walk because I carry you. It's not.
If I'm sitting,
it is not unusual for me to be carrying George.
What I'm saying is, when you're sitting, you still feel like you're rocking.
I feel like I'm rocking right now from earlier.
All right. We'll think about the whole coin pusher.
I mowed all day. I was mowing. So.
But let's get into mail, shall we? We have quite a bit.
Does that make does the mail make it even worse, or does that make it better for you?
I think the mail will help.
You think it will help a little bit?
I think so. It'll get our minds off of what happened this week. And
do you think we can start this upcoming week with a fresh slate and do everything right and have fun?
Sure. We can try. I still have the image in my head.
All right. Look me in the eyes.
Okay. All right. Amanda Ashley sent $2. Thank you so much. Said fix Elvis fund.
Look me in the eyes. All right. You ready? We're going to try something here. Look me.
Okay.
Follow this. You are getting very sleepy. George, look over here.
Okay.
You are getting very sleepy. At the sound of my voice, your eyes will close when I say close. Close.
I don't follow instructions very well.
Isn't that the truth? All images of Elvis will be removed from your memory. Jeremy is your BFF. Every time you hear the word chicken, you will say cock-a-doodle-doo. And you're awake. You good?
I think so.
You feel all right?
I think so.
You all right?
I think so.
All right. You ready for mail?
Yeah.
Let's see if you're doing a little better. Okay. What? You getting chicken for the mail? You going chicken on me?
No.
Well, that didn't work at all. Awkward. We got mail. We got quite a bit of mail, huh?
Yeah, we do. Tons of mail. Tons of it.
Well, we better get into this tons of mail so we can start this week off better.
Okay. We love getting fan mail from you guys. It definitely always brings a smile to our face.
All right, this is from Eric Hartley.
Ooh, that's awesome, Els. Thank you so much for the $10 super chat.
What's MO? Buff MO.
MO is probably Missouri.
Missouri.
Yeah,
and
Missouri.
whoop-bam! Check it out. That is definitely Peter Venkman.
Michelle Ratcliffe, thank you so much for the $10 super chat. Said most cruises have point pushers or casinos. Maybe they would have a point pusher.
Yes, they do. And then your select states in the United States, also, they are legal as well. And so I love it when people message us and go, they're illegal in the United States. Obviously, they're not. And you can find them in quite a handful of states. We're just fortunate to be near. Correct. We're fortunate to be near multiple states that they're legal in. Mm-hmm. And then the Florida ranch, they're completely and totally legal in Florida too. Yeah. So even better. And to live in a state in Florida where they're legal.
Mm-hmm. The next package is from Holly and Steve Trent,
West Virginia.
So you want to read that and I'll show what they sent?
Always. George with a J and Jeremy with a G. Found this at my local thrift store and thought of Jeremy. I want to see the Halloween video of you wearing it as your costume this year. Nice. Don't know if you'll remember us not. We're the Crazy West. You know they went caving with us, right?
Oh, yeah.
Says, don't know if you remember us. We're the Crazy West Virginians that was speeding down that little dirt road to the Devil's Pinch, thinking we were going to be late and miss you guys. And yeah, they were, yeah. Yes.
Yeah, they're in one of our videos.
I remember you guys. And George does too.
This definitely would not fit you.
That experience will forever be one of my best memories. They went caving with us in the Devil's Pinch.
And she made us customize with the Hale's masks.
Yes. And Holly and Steve were actually going back to the Devil's Pinch this October is the plan.
Last time they took their kids back.
Yeah, they did. Yeah. They went back with the kids. So we're going to do another meetup with fans and do the Devil's Pinch again in October. That was an experience will forever be one of my best memories. Thank you guys for the wonderful dinner, great conversations after caving. Listeners, I witnessed firsthand how much Jeremy loves his ketchup. I thought it was a little bit. He did till I seen it in person. Ha ha ha. Had I told you I was begging Steve to let me buy storage units and start reselling. Well, I haven't got to buy storage units yet, but I have started reselling on eBay, Poshmark, and Mercari. It's going to be great. Just hit 500 listings. Wow, that's great, Holly.
That's awesome.
Thanks, you guys, for the inspiration to get up and get it done. Just do it. Thank you for all your videos. Keep me entertained while I work being fun employed every day. Really does change your life doing what you love every day. Much love. Holly and Steve, the Crazy West Virginians. Hope you guys, look at this. P.S. Hope you guys come to West Virginia for another caving adventure soon. We are. October. eBay store, Mountain State Resale. Nice. There's their eBay store right there. Right there. Very cool. Thank you, guys.
This will be cute up there.
Yeah, we definitely got to get that hung up. Absolutely have to get that hung up.
Awesome.
Let's see what we got here. This is from Forearm Forklift. I have a feeling I know what this is. Do you know what this is, George?
It is.
You put these.
Some type of belt.
Yeah, one of our fans sent this for Christian and I to pick up the boulders in the creek. Oh. So what you do is instead of hurting your back, you put this on your forearm and then you pick up heavy appliances and heavy things like that. Okay. So let's see. I do know what those are. It's from Cheryl. Yep, from Cheryl. Very, very cool. But it doesn't show them picking up any boulders at the creek.
You'd have to position it and crisscross it like how they're crisscrossing it.
Yeah.
And then you'd be able to
and get the boulder that way.
Yeah.
You think Christian and I could do it?
For sure.
Maybe you and Patience should do it with the forearm forklifts.
We could try.
That would be pretty cool.
We could try. There's women in this ad.
Yes, there are. Yes,
there's a few women in the ad. So Patience and I definitely would be able to do it. You want to put it to the test?
I want to put money on it. Okay. I want to put it to the test. Yeah, no kidding.
All right, next package is from Eva Joanne Tolson from NC, North Carolina. Eva. You want to open that up? Or do you want to read this? You read it and I'll open it up.
Beverly says, Jeremy, we have to get some ketchup Doritos. All right. Ooh. Dear Jeremy with a G and George with a J.
How good.
I've been watching you and George since my mother passed away in July 2018. Before then, I didn't pay attention to YouTube. I didn't have time to watch videos. Since I got a Fire Stick TV plug-in, I've been watching it more than ever. Mostly, that's all I watch. I watch also on my computer. I enjoy your company, watching you all interact. Your company for me is like most people who live alone, only have a television for company. I enjoy your sense of humor and your dad jokes. I love the dumpster diving, the flea markets, the yard sales, the storage buying. I've enclosed an Elvis CD and a piece of bubble wrap for George. I know she'll love it. That is specifically for you.
We always reuse.
The candy is for both of you. Maybe a little melty, but if you put it in the refrigerator, it'll harden up. That's where I keep all my chocolate. I like Reese's cups to be hard when I bite into them around the outer edges. Coyotes are aggressive, and they do not fear man. They've attacked children, small pets, adults. You should carry some kind of weapon when you are hunting them. Don't worry, I do. Like a big, thick stick or a crowbar. Well, I carry something a little bit more powerful. A lot more powerful. About 40 caliber, more powerful. Just in case it should attack you. Well, that's all I have to say. Sincerely, Joanne. Oh, I love the Egyptian videos. I watched every one of them.
That's awesome. Thank you.
Very cool.
Elvis looks so sad because I broke the machine.
Well,
look, he's like, I'm mad at you, George. I'm mad at you. I want nothing to do with you. I don't want to get attached.
I will not come to your coop. I will not pet your feathers. I will not come and gather your eggs. I will never be attached again. Drama. Little extra. The funny thing is George likes to call me extra.
All right, the next package is from Pam.
Anybody want to guess who's more extra between the two of us?
Everyone's going to vote for you.
Off camera.
Virginia.
Off camera.
All the way from Virginia.
Who's more extra off camera? Real life.
Here, this is for you, Jeremy.
What is it?
Cheryl S. Thank you so much.
You say dad bod. I say father figure. I love it.
That's to keep your drinks cool. Like, so when you're having a root beer or a
when I'm with the
Mountain Dew.
When I'm having a huge bonfire down at the creek.
When you're sipping on a Mountain Dew or
not bad.
Yeah, your Gatorade's definitely not going to fit in there.
Not bad.
Either like a root beer bottle or your cream soda, the red cream soda that you love so much. Just like a typical can.
Barks red cream soda.
Yeah.
When's the last one I had of those?
At our neighbors.
At our neighbors.
Yeah.
I was like, I haven't had this in so long, and it's so good.
Did it remind you of childhood memories?
It did. Barks red cream soda is so good. I know some of you out there know how good it is. George and I typically don't get it. I don't think we've ever gotten it together, have we?
No, I took a sip. I took a sip of your can. I was like, oh, that's really good.
George likes ginger ale. She likes Canada Dry.
Cranberry.
Cranberry
it has
ginger
to be the
ale.
Cranberry ginger ale.
So since I've met George, that's what I'll get because that's what she likes, which is normal in relationships. You defer what you like for the other person. So that's just what we've always ended up getting for 4 years now, 4+ years. Mm-hmm. Isn't that crazy? Anybody want to see the first video that I ever made of me and George?
I don't know if they. I don't think they're ready.
Okay, I'm going to show them anyway. This came up in my Facebook memories. So in my Facebook memories, this video came up. This is the very first video I ever made of me and George dating. All right, and
Tracy says you're going to get a bunch of red cream soda now.
All right, this is the very first video I ever made of our dates. How long is the
video?
It's just a few minutes.
Okay.
So, very first video I made of our dates. This started it all. This was 4 years ago. You will not even believe what I look like.
You don't even recognize the guy in the video.
You have to understand, George wanted me to alter my looks. She's like, yeah, try this, do this. And much better this way. But here we go.
Trying to fit an entire hard taco in your mouth.
It's Taco Tuesday. I'm here with the Egyptian magician, and she's taking the one.
You won't recognize George either.
Let's see it, Martha. She's gonna eat. All right.
This is our first date.
One bite.
Our first video ever that I made of our dates. This is our first date ever. We are doing a 1-bite taco challenge.
Cheryl's saying we haven't changed a bit. You haven't seen Jeremy yet, right? You showed your face?
Yeah, they saw me a little bit.
You have an advantage because you have a soft taco.
It's a 1-bite taco challenge. You got to eat the entire taco in 1 bite.
Look at all the hair Jeremy has.
That's the stress. You can tell the stress George has put me through. I don't have hair anymore.
And the facial hair, you had no facial hair, now you have facial hair.
The meat got me in the back.
That's the first video of our dates that I ever made. That started it all. In all reality, that started it all.
I have a couple of videos that I took, but they weren't. Yeah. They were of him burning down the neighbor's tree.
Oh, it was my tree. It was my tree. And it was an accident. It was our third date where she fell in love.
It was on our third date I started taking videos.
This is from EP in Chandler, Arizona.
Okay.
All right, let's see you know what? This is for you. That's 100% for you. Go ahead and just show it.
All right. Oh, look, more stickers for the sticker book.
Finally.
Because Jeremy wants me to make him a sticker book and give it to him.
Finally, you can declare your love for me.
That's declaring love for somebody.
You never gave a sticker book to your significant other when you were in 3rd grade?
Never.
In 3rd grade when you stopped sucking your finger?
I was in Catholic school in 3rd grade. We didn't do such things.
I'm sorry to hear that. That sounds horrible. Sounds absolutely horrible.
Look at all these stickers. I'm going to have
very cool.
These. Under the sea. How cool. Critter Camp. Here's a camp one. You love camp.
I love camp. All right, this is from Ringo.
Ringo.
George. I have something for you, Jeremy, but it didn't make it, so later. From Ringo. You know where that's going.
From Russell Ringo.
Will you be willing to actually go up to the chicken mansion with me and help me install that?
Yes.
Maybe visit the chickens.
Yeah.
Maybe say hi. How's your mother? Maybe later. Yeah, that would be nice. That'd be really nice. It's raining tacos. I'm going to go ahead and open one.
Okay.
This is from David Braden in Georgia.
Debbie Vaughn said I forgot to send my weirdo stickers.
Oh, that would be perfect. All right, this is from David. Big old squirrel with a big old smile. Thought you could use these for the pest problem. Your brother in Jesus Christ. All right, let's see what we got. We have George.
Drumroll.
George!
What is that?
David Braden sent us foot traps.
David.
Now I have to learn how to use them.
David's in the live chat.
David's in the live chat right now?
Yeah, he sent a super chat.
Well, there they are right there. Look at that. He
Nice.
sent us foot traps.
Now, are those multiple traps or one large one?
This is 1, 2, 3. This is 3 traps.
Or are they just tangled?
3 traps, and I'm going to have to learn how to use them. And then you spike them down in the ground. And yeah, they're tangled. Awesome, David. Absolutely appreciate it.
That's awesome.
We have a local trapper coming out. He's actually going to teach us exactly how and what to do. So that's even more perfect. That's really timely, huh? That's perfect.
Thank you so much, David.
Maybe,
cool. Thank
maybe
you so much for the super chat.
Maybe I can get George to go back up to the chicken coop with me.
I went up there today.
Finally, after a week.
Next package is from Patricia Simpson, all the way from Indiana.
Patricia? I know Patricia.
I know Patricia too. You want to read that note?
Absolutely. Don't worry, nothing got broke. It's just an empty box. And we can't put it over here. We're up against the wall. And we got lots to go through. Jeremy, I don't remember where I was, but I picked these up. But I was looking at them the other day, and I thought, I bet Jeremy would like these. I hope you do. From Pat Simpson.
Pat.
Insight on the Scriptures. Very cool. Thank you so much.
Volume 1.
Yes, I will appreciate those. Absolutely appreciate those. Thank you so much, Pat. Pauline, North Wilkesboro, North Carolina. Pauline. No? All right.
I've heard that song before.
Can you show a little bit of this? Okay, let's see what we got here. Oh, there's something in here for Christian Impatience. I'm going to set that aside for them.
The Harp of God. This looks very, very vintage.
Look at this here. Hale's headquarters.
Oh, my goodness. That's awesome.
Cool. All right, there's a note. I'm going to set that aside for them.
I'm going to look for, while you're reading the note, I'm going to look for a date in this.
Okay, I'm going to set Christian Impatiences over there. Look at this, too, because it looks like there's something there.
Okay.
All right, Jeremy and George, I made the sign for your new home. I hope you like it. Tell George I pray for her every night. It's not too much to ask. Would you put me in your prayers as well? I can't walk too good. I'm on oxygen. Please give the little pack to Christian Impatience. I love you and George and the rest of them so much. Put an old book in there for you. If you don't want it, sell it. Oh, I want it. I want it. From your friend Pauline. Absolutely incredible. Thank you.
It says, what the Hales?
And it says
Jeremy and George.
Jeremy and George.
I love it.
Check that out. So I bet you this one probably says Christian
Harp of God.
Impatience.
There's a copyright date of 1928.
Very cool.
This thing is old.
That one is old.
Yeah.
Older than me. And look, you could tell from that very first video. This is what George has done to me. The stress of George has almost completely balded my head.
Oh, really, Jeremy?
Yes. And then grade me in here and in here and in here. Oh, I remember when I could eat tacos in one bite with a full head of hair, like it was just 4 years ago. Because it was. Papa Jean's Creative Design from Coal Hill, Arizona. Sent a package here. Let's see what we got. We got something. We definitely got something. We got, oh my goodness. You got to be kidding me. Baby, look at this. Look at this. Who are you going to call? Ghostbusters.
Oh, is there an on switch?
And there's an on switch.
The on switch.
Here, pull that right there. Oh,
let there be green light.
And then it's like ectolight.
How
look at that.
Cool
and then you can put the cork in it. How cool.
That's super cool. Let me turn the light off.
It's like ectoplasm.
Yeah,
how cool.
Can they see it better?
Yeah, they can see it. That is cool. Baby?
Yeah.
Baby, there's another one. Here, come here. Keep the light off because there's something else in here. There's definitely something else in here.
Okay.
You might as well just keep the light off. And I got a feeling. Let's see.
We got to take the cork out. Pull the thing.
Pull the thing and
let there
what
be
does it
blue
say?
light.
What does it say?
It says, I suffer from OCED, obsessive compulsive Elvis disorder.
Oh my goodness. And there's extra batteries.
OCED.
How cool is that?
Oh, Elvis. I killed Elvis.
That's okay. Who you gonna call? That's cool. That is really cool.
I love this.
You gotta. That's
This
pretty
is
cool.
definitely gonna go on my shelf. This is.
I'm putting this up on the shelf.
Cheers.
Cheers. That's cool. We probably need lights again.
Yeah.
That is really something else. That's creative.
Very cool.
Very cool and very, very creative. She'll have that. You know what? She'll probably put that up on the nightstand so she doesn't get scared of the dark. And she gets scared of the dark easy. Okay. This is a big one from Charlotte. Charlotte Bunce has been sending a lot. Charlotte's such a sweetheart. And look, it says Jeremy and George. All right, here, you open this.
Okay.
She put some bubble wrap in there for you, too. It says,
nice.
Jeremy and George, enclosed you'll find something for you and the kids. There are 2 small bowl cozies and 2 plates, 1 large bowl and 1 casserole. I was going to make Elvis and Ghostbusters, but I didn't think you would use them, so I made chickens and bees and lemons for the kids. We wouldn't have used the Ghostbusters or the Elvis. They would have went up on a shelf.
Yeah.
And then she's got more in here for the kids.
Oh, my goodness. I love it.
Isn't that cool?
So they have lemon themed everything in there.
So she made lemon for them.
Your old Wooster house, which is their new home, and ours is chicken and bees. I love it. Thank you. We'll definitely be using these, the bigger ones.
Oh, for sure. We need. You know what? We've needed this.
Okay.
No? Oh, okay. All right. I've got another box here. This is from Paul Chandler, Arizona. Let's see. And it looks like it is from Elaine. It's from Elaine. Look at that. Christian and Patience enjoy the wedding gifts from Elaine P.
Aww.
So.
And then she sent another box for them. All
did she really?
Lemon themed.
Holy cow.
Stuff for Patience and Christian.
Oh, there's 2 of them?
Yeah.
All right.
Holders.
All right, I'll set this over with the stuff.
Enjoy the wedding
kids.
gifts and congratulations on your special day. Oh, they're gonna love this. Thank you. I see some watermelon stuff down there.
Watermelon. All right, oh, here's another one from Elaine. All right. You know what? It's for them. It's for them. It's gotta be. It's definitely for them.
Wreath.
Look at that. It's a heart wreath.
They can hang it on the door.
Let's put that. We'll tuck that back in. And that's from Elaine for Christian and Patience. They're gonna love that. We're gonna love that. Thank you so much, Elaine. All right, from Mary King, Steubenville, Ohio. Greetings, Jeremy and George, from the home of Dean Martin and the Nutcracker Village. Did you know that Nutcracker Village was in Steubenville?
No.
I didn't either. Did you know that you broke my heart, George? You broke me, George.
Oh, I'm sorry, Elvis. I didn't mean to.
You're the devil in disguise. Oh, yes, you are. The devil in disguise.
You ain't nothing but a hound dog.
You look like an angel. Talk like an angel. Walk like an angel. But it's all lies. You the devil in disguise. Oh, yes, you are.
I didn't mean it, Elvis. I'm so sorry.
That's not what he thinks. You got a Captain
so
Hook
mad
in
at
there?
me.
He should be mad at you.
Walt Disney.
Check that out. Captain Hook. We got a... Oh, what do you think
What
this
is that? Dodo?
What do you think that is?
Stephanie Higgs, thank you so much for the $4.99.
You know what that is?
What is it?
That's a dodo.
I mean, I know it's a dodo, but what does it do?
It just stands. Look.
You don't put it on your head like...
I mean, you could.
Like that?
I mean, if you want to. I mean, weird people do weird stuff.
Is it a turtle toupee?
That's exactly what it is. It's a turtle toupee. Yeah, that's what it is.
I'm sorry, Elvis.
Mm-hmm. We got
Maybe
another.
We can be friends again.
We got another swimming dodo right here.
Love it.
This would be fun down in the creek. Dodo.
Mm-hmm.
Dodo. And with Allie. Oh! We could put this alligator down with Allie that we brought from Florida. And then
Is he sad?
Yeah, he's not happy with you. He's definitely not happy with you.
Yeah, kind of saw that coming.
Mega Grow Creatures grows up to 600%.
Oh.
You thinking what I'm thinking?
I'm thinking Aunt Camellia George suggested a camel that you throw into the water and it grows.
I'm thinking
like the turtle.
I'm thinking the kayak and swimming hole for the dodo. Okay. That's what I'm thinking. All right. And then we got a Bible as well. Thank you so much. Absolutely
with
incredible.
Illustrations.
Cool. The whole deal. Very, very cool.
Awesome. All right. One last gift.
Can I pass that on down?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
It's for Patience and Christian.
From Ann McGinnis in Kentucky. I think
Debbie Vaughn sent $2, says George's I'm Innocent Fund.
Listen, you guys should know well enough by now that George is anything but innocent.
Debbie Vaughn is anything but innocent either. And I learned it from her.
Patience and Christian, congrats on your beautiful wedding and all the best in the years to come. So when I saw this at a local store, I thought, how cute it would be in your kitchen to hang on the door of the wall. I'm new to What the Hale's videos, but always enjoy you all the best, Ann. Thank you so much, Ann. They're going to love it. They're going to love it.
You're looking for.
That is really, they're going to love it.
If we were into lemon themed stuff, I probably would not be giving this.
You'd be all over that, wouldn't you?
I would. I love this.
Are you switching over to lemons?
No.
No lemons?
No lemons.
Okay, so we're not switching to lemons, apparently. It has been a rough week. It was a very rough weekend without George here. And I think I can speak for George and say it was a little bit of a rough weekend for her as well without her here. And then with everything going on with the coyote and the chickens. And then
to add on to that,
when we didn't think things could get any worse.
We're helpless.
Do you need another hug? You know what?
It hurts not only up here, but in here.
I'll heal you there. Let me kiss you right there. It's gonna be okay.
Thank you.
It's gonna be okay.
What?
You're gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be. I'm here for you. You can just cry on my shoulder.
Okay, I appreciate it.
What we can do so that you sleep well tonight, you can call me. I'll put you on speakerphone, and you'll do great. You'll sleep well. Won't even be a problem.
Okay.
Won't even be a problem.
All right.
You can speakerphone it all up. Will that help tonight?
Yeah, it would.
You'll sleep better if we're on speakerphone.
So. Yeah.
Would you like a cuddle or?
Can you sing Elvis lullabies to me?
Isn't that one of the very first things I did when we met? Didn't I sing?
So.
Let me think. It was I did, didn't I? Didn't I? Like within wise men only.
Joe says, Jeremy, you'll find any excuse for a cuddle.
But wise men say only fools rush in, but I.
Yes, you did.
Falling in love with you. Do you remember now?
I do remember. Yes.
I was singing I Can't Help Falling in Love with You. Why?
After you tricked me to say I love you first.
Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you.
Awesome. You ready to transition into the auction?
You're the devil in disguise. Oh, yes, you are.
Samantha
Which one do you want?
Thank you so much for the
Which do you
$5
prefer I
super
sing
sticker.
to you tonight? Which Elvis song?
Not Devil in Disguise.
All right.
That's not really a lullaby.
I'm taking requests from you, and Elvis is sending his request as well. So I'm just throwing that out there. Yeah, I got to do what I got to do. You know what I'm saying?
Does Jeremy, or not Jeremy, Anne Marie says, Jeremy, you should sing "Loving You."
Ooh, I don't think I know that one.
You.
Do you know that one? Do you know that one?
I gotta hear it.
I gotta hum it for me.
To hear it.
Hum it for me, and then I can hear it.
All right. We're going to transition into the auction. If this is your first time,
a huge auction tonight. From Hummels to Mummels to Dummels to
maybe not Hummels.
Baby, I know I brought in a whole ton of Hummels for you.
I know, but I went with something else.
Oh my goodness, I see. Oh my goodness, I see it.
Yeah.
Listen, tonight is the night. If you're looking to buy, this is going to be one of the most epic auctions we've had in quite some time. So you're covering the camera.
Oh, sorry.
This is going to be one of the most epic auctions we've had in quite some time. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy.
I mean, we've had some pretty epic auctions.
But this one is going to be... But you
never know what the Hales...
This one's going to be huge. This one is everything from cards to knives to
Jeremy usually doesn't spill the beans and tell you what's going to be a fraud.
I usually never know. No, I never know. She does it all beforehand, but today she said, take this in, take this in. He did help me. Take this in. Hummels and beanies and there's just...
can't keep anything a secret.
There's just so much comics and cards and there's money to be made.
All right. So if this is your first auction, first things first, make sure you are in live chat. And
I better put on my auction shirt.
That's if you're watching from the YouTube platform. If you're watching from the Facebook platform and you don't plan on bidding, don't worry, stay on Facebook. You can watch from there. But if you want to bid and you want to participate in bidding, make sure you jump off of Facebook and you're on the YouTube platform. Make sure you're subscribed. It's free. That way you can participate in the live chat so that you can put your bid in the live chat. All of the auction lots that I'll be showing off this evening, there will be a $25 minimum bid. And that includes free shipping if you live here in the United States. If you live outside of the United States, you're more than welcome to bid, but just know that there will be additional shipping costs. Shipping costs is all based on the weight, dimensions of the box, and the location you are in the world. I could tell you that estimated shipping costs varies anywhere from $50 to $200. If you do decide to bid and you are outside of the United States, just know your country's custom laws and if there's any import fees. Our auction style is minute to win it. I'll be showing it to you, and then you can place your bids as soon as I start showing it. And then Jeremy, once I'm done showing the entire lot, then Jeremy will put a 1-minute timer. And then you have a minute to put in your last bids in the live chat. And then whoever the highest bidder is, by the time the timer runs out and our awesome moderator Flipping Adventures types sold in the live chat, whoever has the highest bid at that time will be the winner. We ask that you please send us your information. We'll remind you throughout the chat and through the auction where to send it to and what to send along, and our moderators will remind you as well. But we ask that you send your full name, your YouTube profile name, your mailing address, the lot that you bid on, and your high bid amount to whatthehales@yahoo.com. Again, we will display the email on the screen once we start the auction. Jeremy will remind you throughout the auction along with our moderators. They'll remind you and tell you what to send. David Braden, thank you so much for the $5 super chat and for the tip. If you are the second highest bidder and you want to be considered the runner up, we ask that you please send us your contact information as well. Els, thank you so much for the $5. She's
been praying for Els.
Yeah. She's been making great strides. Progress, from what she's sharing. So thank you, Els. Again, if you're runner up, you want to be considered the backup bidder, send us your information as well. Your name, YouTube name, address, what you bid on, and your high bid amount. And then tomorrow morning, I will be sending out PayPal invoices. And then you have the option to pay either using a debit card, a credit card, your PayPal account, etc. As we show the
Actually, yes, I loved it. I absolutely.
We froze for a little bit.
It froze perfect on you. When you were like,
we will do a practice lot if this is all new to you. So you
remember
know how
when
it
you
works.
picked your nose today and then stuck it in my mouth? That's what that freezing reminded me of. You're like, yeah. Don't play it off like you didn't do that. You absolutely did that today. You picked your nose, you put it in your mouth, tried to play it off.
No.
Yeah.
I don't recall.
You did, really?
Was I sleeping?
You were like, oh, I didn't think you would notice it when you went trying to put your boogers in my mouth.
Was I sleeping?
Who in the world tries to put their boogers in their significant other's mouth?
I didn't put a booger in your mouth.
Anybody out there in the YouTube world.
I don't recall doing that. I must have been sleeping.
I gotta know. Have any of you ever tried to put your boogers in your significant other's mouth?
I don't have boogers.
Gotta know in the chat.
I have an itch.
Let me know.
Like the nose, the hairs.
Let me know. Have you ever attempted to put your booger in your significant other's mouth? For me, this is just normal daily living with George. This is who she is.
No.
And I just go with it. I'm like, it's just George. Eat the booger. Get it. Swallow it. Choke it down.
What are you talking about?
Just get through it.
He's had no sleep. This man is losing it. Before you interrupted my terms and conditions.
I'm sorry. Oh, wait. Yes. Yeah. Juan has tried to put his boogers in a significant other's mouth. Yeah.
Kim said, remind me again for... thank you for reminding me why I'm single.
That's normal life with George.
Kim Williams, thank you so much for the 99 super chat.
Melissa Hall is laughing, but I wasn't laughing when you were sticking your boogers in my mouth.
Was I dreaming?
No,
because I don't recall doing that.
You're playing it off perfectly right now.
I asked him, I was like, do I talk in my sleep? He goes, all the time. You do all kinds of things in your sleep. So I had to have been sleeping.
You fart on me, you giggle, you snore. You were awake putting your boogers in my mouth.
Anyways, at the end of the auction, you will have a chance to win a free lot. I'll have 2 lucky winners tonight. And those lucky winners will be based on the first 2 people to answer the trivia question correctly.
I hope it's a good question.
Jeremy, do you have a trivia question picked out yet? Do you have a trivia question in mind yet?
Me?
Yeah.
Here's the question. Does George put her boogers in my mouth?
No, the trivia questions is at the end of the auction.
Oh, the question will be, does George put her boogers in my mouth?
No, because the trivia question is based on
the question will be
video of the week.
What does George put in my mouth?
No.
Be ready. Be ready. You can win something free, and it won't be boogers.
Oh, my goodness. If you're not interested in buying the entire lot and you're interested in buying like 1 or 2 items, feel free to network with one another. We're okay with you guys exchanging each other's emails in the live. Sing me a love song. Sent $2 says ketchup goes well with boogers.
Ketchup goes well with everything. That's how you hide the taste.
And then as best practice in between lots, we recommend that you refresh your screen in between every lot, and then make sure you switch from top chat to live chat on the YouTube platform. That way, that ensures that you are not lagging at home and that you can put your bids in timely before the minute goes up. All right. Also a reminder, please do not bid. Please do not bid if you have no intentions of paying, because if you do that, that'll get you banned from ever participating.
And boogers in your mouth.
Or our live.
You will get banned and get boogers in your mouth.
You love to interrupt, don't you?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm going to leave. All
right. Well, I'm ready for the practice lot.
I don't want to interrupt your auction.
I'm ready for the practice lot, sir.
I don't want to interrupt. I was just going to go get a sandwich.
No, there's no time for a sandwich. It's auction time.
Talking about all these boogers in my mouth, I got hungry. For turkey. Oh, my goodness, this woman. This woman. The things she does to me. All right, I'm getting myself situated here. George is getting herself situated as well.
Let's do the bottles.
I'm a little bit too far.
Can I have your bottle?
No, you cannot have my bottle.
It's just for practice.
All right, just for practice.
It's for the practice lot for
Just
people that
for
don't know
practice.
how our auction works.
All right. Did you send me the link?
No.
No, you did not. But that's okay. I'm sure I'll figure it out. Okay. So here's the way that the auction is going to go. George is going to show the item in the camera, in the secondary camera. And as you can see down below, our email is whatthehales@yahoo.com. And you're going to, if you're a winning bidder, you're going to send all your information there. Bidding can start immediately. You can start bidding right now. This is a practice run. So you can start your practice bids right now on these 2 bottles. These 2 bottles are not for sale. They will be up on our shelves immediately after the auction. And then George, at some point, she'll say, hey, I'm ready for the countdown. I'm ready for 60 seconds. So all Keisha says, 1 coin pusher Elvis. Look at that. Boogers. Melissa's sending in boogers with ketchup already. So everybody is already bidding. Debbie Vaughn, a quart jar of boogers. See what you have started, George? See what you have started? 1 coyote carcass.
You started it by announcing it to the world.
Was that supposed to be our thing?
Yeah.
That was just that was supposed to just be between you and me?
Yes.
See, it's true. She just said it.
I was sleeping.
She just said it was just supposed to be between me and her. Now you know.
If I'm doing embarrassing things while I'm sleeping, yes, it's between.
Please, that was today while you were purely and completely and totally awake. The things this woman does to me.
What other time have I done it? Never.
Oh, you've done other things. That's for sure. Way crazier, weirder things. All right. George will then tell me, she'll be like, hey, I'm ready. Start the clock. And I'll be like, okay. Do you want to go out on a date? And she'll be like, oh,
we're in the middle of an auction.
Let's see. I am kind of in the middle of an auction, but I am getting a little peckish. But I might have to wash my hair because I haven't washed my hair yet. I'm like, well, just let me know, okay? Because if you want to go for a date, I'd like to take you for a date. And then finally she'd be like, well, I guess it would be nice to get a free meal. And then we go out and she orders a salad and I get meat. And at the end of the night, I'm like, hey, how you doing? And she's like, can I put this in your mouth? And I'm like, no, keep those boogers away from me. So anyways, that's why we're going to start right now.
Awkward.
Minute to win it. Let's do this. All right, this is all practice. You've got 1 minute to actually win it. 1 minute to win it. Practice your practice bidding on these bottles. Barbara says 10
Not
dead
just
coyotes.
Bottles. These are awesome.
Mitchell says going to have to leave if you keep talking about boogers. Mitchell, you know where the door is. Get out. Not a problem. Lefty says I bid 3 more bottles. And Lynette says 2 pygmy goats. Oh, Philip White Farm says 1 rescued rooster. Soul Miner Preacher says $20 with about 25 seconds left to go. 2 ostriches from Linda Glory. Semi-truck full of ketchup from Solo Trip. There's all kinds of different bids coming in here. Alice Lawrence bid $10. 3, we got 1 aviary from Jab.
Oh.
That's a serious bid right there. That's like $25,000 bid. Shauna says 1 stuffed coyote. Edward says a bottle of snot. And, all right, we're now looking for Flippin' Adventures to say sold.
Again, this is practice. You're not really
and there it
win
is.
This.
Practice sold. All right. And John Ballard says, I'm bidding all of it. John, guess what? You're the winning bidder. You won the practice bidding. All
Here's
right.
your bottle back.
Oh, I get my bottle back?
Yeah.
That's interesting. I get my bottle back. I get my bottle back. And George gets the first item up to bid.
All right, now this is for real. Really cool. This is the for real break.
All right,
now.
Very first real lot. This is super cool. If you guys all recall, I went on a trip with Christian to Michigan.
You do get this box that comes with it.
And we went up to help a family who was in need of a bathroom remodel. And so we were able to purchase some of the items that they had for sale so that they could put those monies towards the bathroom remodel.
Was it for handicap accessible?
Yeah, handicap accessible. His wife has MS, and she's fallen in the bathroom, different things. And they are, they're not fanboys and fangirls, but the family was just absolutely incredible. We just had a great time up there fellowshipping with them and then filming and looking at a whole bunch of history. And this is one of the things from that pick was this entire box of old postcards.
Some is ephemera.
So ephemeria,
if we're saying it right, we always say it wrong.
Which sounds like malaria. I might be saying it wrong. But you have the messages on the back, the dates on the back,
that are blank.
The stamps on the back. So I'm going to go ahead and give George solo layout. George, you definitely want to show some of those stamps. You want to show some of those messages and the stamps on the back of the postcards.
Yep.
We have no idea how many postcards are in here. Remember, everything starts $25 starting bid with free shipping in the United States. Looks like Sherry's in at $30. Free shipping here in the United States. And additional shipping outside of the United States. You can start your bidding right now.
I'm going to try and see if I can find a date on some of these, but they definitely have that vintage scent, which for whatever reason I like. I'm sure a lot of people also like.
Justin's in at $35 now. So some of them have no writing. Some of them have stamps and writing.
Yep.
Very, very cool. Jim's in at 40. Samantha came in at 40. Jan came in at 40. Oh, man, there was 4 40s all in a row.
There's even a little mini.
Flippin' Adventure says one of them was postmarked 1958. Trisha Farr's now in at 45. 45 is the high bid right now.
Staying alive.
That mini, those mini ones are super cool. Super, super cool.
Little mini posters.
Postcards. And we were just talking about Amy Swartley today.
Is she there?
She's high bidder right now at 60. We were just talking about her today. We were like, we have not seen Amy forever. We wonder what she's doing. And George goes, well, she's still modding. She's still moderator, but I haven't seen her in there either. I'm like, I wonder how she's doing. Is she okay? C. Russell's now in at 65. We were just talking about
Amy's
Amy.
Ears must have been ringing.
Her ears had to have been ringing. And here's Amy in. Amy's now at 75. Jan's in at 75.
This one's in
We've
a
got
different language.
80s. Justin's in at 80. Jim's in at 80. Amy's in at 85. How crazy is that? We just had a full conversation how we missed Amy, and Amy's in the chat tonight. C. Russell's in at 85. Amy's in at 85. The what?
These are some chubby deer. These are definitely not Florida deer.
No, definitely not.
With the snow and the chubbiness of the deer. Because if you've ever seen Florida deer, they're so skinny. Oh, look, is that Petoskey?
Pam's in at 90. Amy's in at 95.
Part Petoskey.
Yeah, that's Petoskey. That's Petoskey stone right there. That sure is. That's polished Petoskey.
These all seem brand new postcards. Woo!
So some of you may be thinking, what? You guys actually talk about your viewers and fans and subscribers? We absolutely do.
Absolutely.
You guys are family to us.
Prayers go out to Ava Flanagan, the one that makes us the awesome casino bags.
Yeah, Eva Flanagan, she's having some medical issues, and we've been praying for her. Be praying for her as well. Amy's in at 110 right now.
I'm ready for the timer.
And George says she's ready for the timer. By the way, George, just to clarify, this entire box comes with it, correct?
Yeah. Oh, look, a 1 center.
You found a 1 center in there?
Mm-hmm. What date do you see?
1941. Yep, 1 center, 1941.
There's another 1 center.
You got another one. Oh, nice. Now, 1941, we're getting towards World War II here.
1909.
Is that 1909? Oh, wow.
We didn't go through this, so you're seeing it as we're showing
it. Yeah, you guys are seeing it as we're showing
Here's
it.
Here's a 2-cent stamp. What's the post date mark on that?
That is July 28th, 1954.
So some of this goes way back. Here's another 1 center.
You see the date on that one? There's a 1 center.
Another
one center.
And then these postcards don't have anything on them. So a huge assortment of vintage postcards. I'm ready for the timer whenever you are.
I was looking.
Some are
I wasn't ready.
Some
I
are
was
brand
watching.
new. Others are Others have the stamps with writing on it, which is what we can't pronounce ever. It's like me trying to pronounce the state Massachusetts.
Sandy's having issues too for her heart. All right. Cindy wants to know how you refresh. You hit the refresh button. Oh. That's how you refresh. Okay. I'm going to jump into the screen now. I was getting caught up in looking at these too. So remember when I actually went to buy all these in Michigan, we opened the tote. We briefly looked at things. We had not dug deep into this. We're looking at it the very first time, deep diving into it with you tonight. So the box comes with it. The postcards will be shipped in the box, correct, George?
Yes.
So the box as well. Can you show the front of the box again?
Yep.
Box is included. And
this is a nice box, and it's heavy. It's like solid.
It's solid wood. It is a beautiful box. It really is.
Look
it
at
is a beautiful box.
Of the box.
Yeah, it is a beautiful box.
And it looks like it's in really good condition.
I believe Amy Swartley is still high bidder right now. But we're going to start the 1 minute to win it. So keep in mind, if you try and snipe at the end, sometimes sniping, make sure you miss the lot. And there's really good ones tonight. Here we go. You got to bid fast. You got to bid furious because you literally only have 1 minute to win it. Let's do this. This is the postcard lot. Postcard lot right now. I believe Amy Swartley is high bidder right now at about 110. I think, if I remember correctly, we talked about a lot of things, and I got lost in looking at the postcards and the stamps as well. Ephemeria. James says he loves us. Send love right back to you, James. I believe it's still Amy at 110. 110 with Amy Swartley. We've got the whole everything in here: the postcards, the history, the stamps, the actual holding case. It all goes one money with about 15 seconds left to go. Sorry about the glare on the timer. 15 seconds left to go. 10 seconds left to go. Cecilia says, yep, she's still high bidder. And Sandy, yes, we can see your chats. We can see your words. If we can't see your numbers, try typing your numbers out. And sold! Amy Swartley, who we were just talking about today, how much we miss her, wins the very first lot tonight. Wow. How crazy is that? Amy, you're high bidder at 110. Amy, you got an incredible lot there. I think you're going to have a ton of fun going through that. So, Amy, you know what to do. You're going to send your YouTube name, your real name, even if they're the same. You're going to send the lot, which is the postcard lot, and your bid amount, 110, and you're going to send that all right there to whatthehales@yahoo.com. Remember, when you send an email to whatthehales@yahoo.com or any other platforms, you're always going to get an auto response. We get thousands and thousands of messages, and so you'll get an auto response answering frequently asked questions. George will send out an invoice tomorrow morning or tomorrow afternoon. We do have some doctor's appointments, some things on the schedule tomorrow, so it may be later rather than earlier, or she may go, I'm going to do it earlier rather than later. All right, George has got another lot, and it looks like a huge, and I'm not joking, huge tote.
Tote's not included.
Tote doesn't come with it, but this thing is filled with purses. Every
and
purse in here. She's about to show you. I'm just going to go ahead and give her full screen.
This, I believe, says Mrs. in sequence.
I'm going to give her full screen. Me personally, I'm going to go make a sandwich.
A sandwich? What kind of sandwich?
Oh, wait. I think looks like Pam was back up at 90, according to Debbie Vaughn.
Oh, we didn't mention backup bidder, right?
Wait, hold a second. Somebody's saying... I got to keep track of this more. I was going to go make a sandwich. Saying she outbid herself. Let me go back. I go back to the bedding.
This is a cute little black purse that's shaped like a little bow.
Okay, let me go back to the bidding.
And then it's part chain and part leather. None of these purses have been authenticated.
All right, I see Pam at 90.
So we don't know if they're real
Amy at
or if
95.
they're knockoffs. We find them in the unit and we just throw it in a tote.
All right, I see Amy at 95 and then another Amy bid at 110. She might have outbid herself.
Who, Amy?
Amy, so she might have it at 95.
Yeah, we'll give it to her for her highest bid.
If she,
assuming
if somebody bid against her.
She outbid herself.
No.
Here's a Roxy purse made out of velvet. This one's cute.
I don't see.
This purse has an elephant.
All right, what I saw, I'm going to jump in really quick.
Okay.
Going through the chat, moderators, help me out and make sure you saw the same thing. Amy actually outbid herself. She bid 95, then she outbid herself at 110, but nobody else bid above 95. So Amy Swartley would actually have it at 95, and then Pam was back up at 90. Yep, Flippin' Adventure said Amy's at 95. Okay. All right, so Amy, you are high bidder at 95, not 110, because you bid against yourself and nobody else bid against your 95. So it is Amy Swartley at 95 for the postcards. 95 for the postcards. All right, I'm going to give back to George, and then Pam, you're back up at 90. And just a reminder to anybody, if your numbers aren't showing up and we can't see your numbers, if your numbers are showing up, we can't see your numbers. Number one, use the numbers to the right of your keyboard, not the numbers up top. And then if we still can't see them, type your number out. So if you're bidding 100, type 100, the words, not the numbers. All right, I'm giving it back to George.
Yep. This last purse, it says it's Coach on the inside, but again, we have not authenticated any of these. So we don't know whether they're real or if they're knockoffs. So make sure when you bid accordingly.
It's like Keisha's in at 35. I'm going to go make a sandwich because you got a long thing to do with the tote there.
There is a lot of bags here. Do bags bore you or something, Jeremy?
No, I'm just hungry for a snack.
Here is a big old bag, and it's like an olive green color. It's got all kinds of compartments. This one is a Bueno. It's got this compartment, and then it has another compartment on the inside. There's a compartment on the side, and there's another compartment on this side. Here's a cute little beaded purse. It comes with a little handle. And then this one is handmade. I like that. It's a cute little purse with beads and sequences. Next looks like a knitted black purse made in Italy. There's a compartment on the inside, a smaller compartment on the inside, and then a shorter handle. Here's a black, I'm going to say it's faux leather. This one does not have a zipper. It just closes with a button, one of those magnetic buttons. And on the inside, you've got the big compartment and then a small compartment with the zipper. Here is another, I'm going to say faux leather purse. Comes with double handles. It's got a compartment in the front right here with the zipper, another little compartment up front with the zipper. You open it up. Looks like a bunch of receipts. You get this lot, you get the receipts, and then another compartment on the inside. So here's a compartment. It divides up, another zippered compartment with receipts in it that you get to keep. And then there is a compartment in the back of the purse. Hello, mate.
You thought I was joking, didn't you?
Here's a cute wristlet. It's like a baby blue.
I took George to McDonald's for dinner, and she got a chicken sandwich, but I didn't have dinner yet.
I really wanted a coffee because I was so tired.
I haven't had dinner yet.
You had French fries. I shared some of my fries with you.
Shirley Miller's in at 60 right now.
Here's a Dolce & Gabbana light blue tote.
Samantha's now at 65.
Open this. Just one main compartment. I don't see any other hidden compartments. Did you know that this is my favorite perfume? Dolce & Gabbana light blue.
No.
Every time I wear it, you're like, ew, what's that smell? So I don't wear it around you.
79 right now to Shirley Miller. Are you being serious?
Yeah, here's a gray purse.
What does it smell like?
It has like this is an Aldo purse. It has like a light fresh scent, but apparently you hate it, so I don't wear it anymore. Here's a cute little compartment up front. And then inside you've got compartments on the side and then a zip up compartment on the inside. Here's a cute white purse with sequences, probably faux leather. It's falling apart. It's not in the greatest shape, but there is a compartment in the back. And then on the inside, the handle is in here and it's still wrapped. It appears to be new. Nicole Lee, made in the US. And then there's a compartment on the inside, along with two other compartments.
Shirley Miller is high bidder right now at 85.
Next bag is...
Or no, Samantha is. Samantha. Shirley Miller came in after Samantha.
A Gucci bag, but again, we don't know if it's real or if it's a knockoff. None of these have been authenticated. It does have the Gucci tag on the inside. You've got your main compartment and then a zip-up compartment on the inside. Here is it's almost like a brick red. This is supposed to be a Michael Kors purse. Again, don't know if it's real. We haven't authenticated anything. You've got the two front compartments. Those open up with the magnetic snaps. And then inside, you've got the Michael Kors tag. You've got the main compartment, a zip-up compartment, and then two pocket compartments on the inside as well.
Brenda Wirtz, we absolutely will be praying.
And then a compartment in the back. Again, this is Michael Kors. Don't know if it's real. Nothing has been authenticated. Here is a black faux leather purse. Oh, this one's cute. It's got a zipper compartment in the front, two little ones. And then a little pocket up front. Another little pocket up front. You've got the main compartment inside, and there's like a netting compartment and the zip-up compartment. PH8. And then a couple pocket compartments. This one's really cute because it's got all kinds of compartments. I love purses with compartments. That's why I like my fanny pack, because it has different compartments.
Susan said, so happy you guys love the bottles. We love them. They're incredible.
They're awesome. They're so unique. This is like a weaved basket tote. There's no special compartments on the inside, but you could use this for groceries, for reusable bags if you want to go green and save the environment with bags.
I made a turkey and Kraft single cheese wrap sandwich. This is my only opportunity to have dinner because this is such a big lot.
On the inside, you've got a small zip-up compartment and then 2 little pocket compartments. And then you've got the circular handle. We're getting close. Almost done with this lot. This one doesn't look like it's ever been worn. It's got a chain handle and it's got plastic on it. But the bag itself is a little rough. So like the lighter spots, you could tell that's where the fabric is like coming apart. This is an Aldo purse. You've got your main compartment, a zip-up compartment, and 2 pocket compartments on the inside. And then 1 more bag, and then I'm ready for the timer. Here's a reusable bag. Rite Aid. It's a cute blue polka dotted bag that you could reuse.
Melody is still high bidder at 95.
I'm ready for the timer, Jeremy.
For real?
Yeah.
I still got my last bite I'm chewing.
Okay.
Tricky T, thanks for the $2. We'll check email probably tomorrow morning.
All right. This is a big old lot of purses and totes.
No ketchup on the sandwich.
You've never put ketchup on your turkey.
No, well, I do Thanksgiving turkey and the mashed potatoes.
But not deli meat turkey.
Not deli meat turkey, no.
And I don't think I've ever seen you put ketchup on your pizza.
I have dipped pizza in ketchup. I've done that.
I've never seen you do it.
Especially if it's like stuffed crust with the mozzarella cheese. I really like dipping that crust and the cheese in the ketchup.
Oh. Over garlic butter?
No, I much prefer Papa John's garlic butter. Okay. That was my only opportunity to have dinner tonight, so I knew she had a lot of purses. I believe we are still at 95. 90. I'm getting hiccups. We were busy today, so that was the only opportunity to. I should have just got something at McDonald's with you. I don't know why I didn't. All right, everything is as is. No guarantees, no returns. Remember, we have not authenticated any of the purses, the makers, the models, and George tries to show you any like she's showing you right now.
Like this one is rough.
It's rough.
Yeah.
So some are rough, some are appear to be brand new, but no returns. Melody is still high bidder at 95, and $25 is the starting bid. High bid right now is 95. Free shipping here in the United States. Additional shipping outside of the United States. You got to bid fast. You got to bid furious because you only have 1 minute to win it. Here we go. 1 minute to win it on the purses. Melody is still high bidder at 95. 95 is high bid right now on all these purses. Totes, purses, you name it. It's there. It is there. There's so much in this lot. Georgia's got stuff everywhere right now. There is stuff everywhere. 30 more seconds to go. Elvis Presley Jr. says, don't be shy. You got to bid high. 95 is high bid right now. Free shipping. Don't be shy. Bid high. 20 seconds left to go. Lots of purses. Did you have clutches too? Purses, clutches, you name it.
Yep.
3 more seconds. 2,
All
1.
different sizes.
All right, here we go. 95 is still a high bid. 95 is still a high bid. We're waiting for Flippin' Adventures to say sold. 95 is still a high bid right now. Sold! Melody got it for 95. 95. Wow. Are you shocked at that price on purses, or am I the only one? Like, that's an incredible deal. Okay. All right. Melody, you are high bidder at 95. So here's what you're going to do. Yeah. Rose Blue saying, wow, that's a steal. Melody's going, yeah. Jam Brock's going, crats. Rose Blue says, so cheap. That's awesome. All right, Melody, here's what you're going to do.
95?
Yep. 95 is her high bid. You're going to let me make sure I didn't make any mistakes. All right, Melody, you're going to send us your YouTube name, your real name, your shipping address. You're going to tell us it's the first lot. Your high bid is 95. Send all that information right there. Right there. Sherry D, yes, we can see you. Right there, whathales@yahoo.com, okay? Remember, if you're watching on Facebook right now, we can only accept your bid if you're logged into YouTube on the What the Hales on the live stream in the live chat. You've got to be on the YouTube chat to bid, okay, for us to see your bids. All right, Melody, you're going to send all that information. George is going to send you an invoice in the morning, then you get paid. And then George will send you out tracking information and your package. You'll be all good to go. And then Shirley Miller is back up at 90. Shirley Miller, you can send all your information as well. You know where to send it right there. Just tell George, hey, I was back up at 90, and she'll make sure you're all cared for, okay? All right, she's bringing up the next lot, and it's a good one. There's some good ones in here.
Next lot are assorted knives.
Make sure you're paying attention. There's some cases. I saw some of these cases and Barlows, and
there's some made out of deer antlers.
All right, sweetheart. I'm giving you full.
All right. Here's a Barlow. Here's an old timer, an Uncle Henry.
In the box.
Yeah, there's some cases. Some come in boxes. There's a few that are made in the U.S.
Bidding is already started, already up to $90.
Wilson.
Just one of these cases
Frontier
is worth that $90. Just one case knife is worth the $90. We're up to $99.99 with Andrew Smith.
Look at this one. Daniel wants to know, can you take credit card? Yes, with buying,
PayPal? George will send you a link, and you can pay through credit card, PayPal link, whatever. Pretty much any way and every way.
See, this one is an antler, I believe. Very cool.
Sandy's up at 125.
Double Edge Frontier. I'll try and name off a few names as I see them. But so you'll get that one.
You're getting all the knives, not the displays that she has on there, but you are getting all the knives.
There's a Gerber knife. There's a Craftsman knife, a Camillus knife, another Gerber. This one's really cool because it's handmade. It's a bullet. It's a bullet, and it's etched 1944, New Guinea. So they must have been in New Guinea when they created that, when they made this. See how it's a bullet?
You know what was going on in 1944?
The war?
Yep.
Some Swiss Army. There's Appalachian Trail. There's this as seen on TV Rocky Mountain knife. This one appears
Carlin
to be
says
new.
Old timer knives are pricey too. Yes, they are.
There's another one made out of deer antler. I'll flip this around so you can see it.
Randy, make sure you confirm your $400 bid. Randy, go ahead and let us know. Did you mean to bid $400? Just so we know. Samantha's in at $200.
This one looks like it's handmade. Not sure though.
Randy, if you can confirm, say yes, I meant to bid $400. And then we got Samantha in at $200. All right. Randy says, yes, I did. I'm at $400. All right, here comes some more here.
Here comes some more knives.
So Randy is in at $400. This is a pretty incredible knife
Here's a
collection.
Woods Powercraft. There's a Sabre or Sabre. This is just an empty box. I don't know if the actual knife is in here. Here's a case knife. Here's another case knife. There's a couple Gerber knives, Winchester, Farmers and Traders, another Craftsman. These aren't knives, but I added them in there.
They're scissors.
Mm-hmm.
They're mini scissors.
Explorer. And then once I show this, Jeremy, I'll be ready for the timer.
There's some really cool ones in here.
Yeah.
Elvis Presley Jr. says these sell big on eBay for sure. Yep, they do.
This one's really cool.
Oh, that mother of pearl is beautiful.
Yeah.
What kind was that? Was that a charade?
I can't tell. Maybe you can.
Let me look. It's beautiful.
But all
can't
three
tell.
display boards that I just showed you, that's all one lot. So you'll get all of those knives for just one bid. For your one bid. And whoever the highest bidder is gets all these knives. I'm ready whenever you are.
All right. George says she's ready. Randy's still high bidder at 400. Samantha's backup bidder at 200. Samantha says, yeah, they sure do. They sell for big money on eBay. Yep. And this is the fun part. We're not selling on eBay. We're selling directly to you. And then you can sell on eBay or keep all of it. So every knife you just saw is part of the lot. You're receiving everything as is. No guarantees. We're showing you exactly as it is, as we got it. No returns. Remember, high bid right now is 400. Backup bid is 200. And one case knife could be 100. Some knives go for 200. I've sold knives for 500 on eBay in the past. Instead of eBaying, we've found joy in actually selling to you guys and helping source
and
for you guys
success
and then
stories.
hearing your stories. So that being said, you got to bid fast. You got to bid furious. You literally only have 1 minute to win it. Here we go on the knife. Here we go on the knives. 400 is still the high bid right now. Randy is the high bidder at 400. All the knives that were shown are in the lot. Every single one of them. Every old timer, every Barlow, every case, every Gerber, every antler. The only thing that doesn't go with it is the displays. Even the 1944 New Guinea bullet knife. We got about 25 seconds left to go. 400 is still the high bid. Randy's still high bidder at 400. Sandy says, I don't think anybody's going to outbid Randy, LOL. You never know. You never, ever know. I wouldn't put it past somebody to outbid with a snipe. With about 5 seconds left to go, Randy's still high bidder with 1 second left to go. 1 second left to go. Let's see what happens. Randy's still high bidder at 400. And sold it is. It's Randy. It's Randy at 400. Nice job, Randy. All right, here's what's going on. Randy, you're high bidder at 400. You're going to send your name, your YouTube name, your real name, your YouTube name, your shipping address, your bid amount at 400. Tell George it was the knives. You're the high bidder of the knives lot. You're going to send all that info right there. whatthehales@yahoo.com. What's she doing? She trying to put boogers on me in my mouth?
No.
I saw her behind me there. Getting a little concerned.
She was probably like,
oh, he's hungry. I'll give him something to eat. I'll give him some kind of sandwich.
Dinner time.
All right, Randy, you are high bidder. Now, I know a lot of you in the chat are probably interested in some of those knives. You have every right to go ahead and talk to Randy. Say, hey, Randy, here's my email. Here's my info. Can you contact me? I would like to buy that one. That's okay. You guys can do that. And then I believe backup bidder was Samantha. Yep, Samantha, your backup bidder at 200. Both of you go ahead and send all your information to George. Wham! Right there. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. It's the bead lot.
I decided to do this instead of Hummels.
I brought in tons of Hummels for George, and she kicked them out of the auction. for beads.
They'll be in a future auction, but right now,
For beads.
the assorted beads.
For beads.
Not just any types of beads, fun beads, and they do come in the case. These plastic cases are included.
And you can start bidding right now.
And they're all, the nice thing is they're all color sorted. So you've got your different shades of yellows, orange, reds, and pinks. So if you're into making jewelry and you're artsy craftsy, or Jeremy likes to say artsy fartsy, this is the perfect lot for you.
There are a lot of beads.
A lot of the bidders will either buy this as a gift for a loved one, early Christmas gift, birthday gift, or they buy it for themselves to keep for their collection or to list and resell. Either way, or if you buy it to donate to different shelters or different organizations, we love to hear from you guys. So we've had people tell us that they've bought a lot. They got to keep some of the items and then they donated the rest to like a women's shelter or a homeless shelter. These are all different beads in different shades of teals and blues and dark blues. There might be some silver in here, like this, for example. This looks like maybe a Pandora replica. I don't know. We didn't check all of these. We did.
Did we find Pandora in the other ones?
In the first bead lot we did, yeah, there was 95.
Because the bead lot came from the girl who got $20,000 when her father passed, and then she went on a spending spree, and then she sold me all of her stuff.
She told us that there's silver and gold.
She specifically said there was silver and gold in the beads,
but we don't have time to check it, so.
And her saying that doesn't mean it's true. We're just telling you what she did tell us. Sandy's in at 100 right now on the beads.
These are different.
Sherry's at 110. Cecilia says Sandy.
Different designs in them. Some of these are made of wood, different plastics. This one's made of, looks like shell.
Sherry Bloomfield is high bidder right now at 110. And cases come with all the beads.
Yes.
Cases will come with the beads. You will receive them just as you're seeing them in the cases.
Here's different shades of greens, lime greens, dark green, red green, emerald green. Oh, look, Jeremy, there's a turtle.
I like turtles. Is that a turtle bead?
Mm-hmm.
Are you serious? Oh my goodness.
You put the bead in through the arm and through his side.
Wow.
Uh-huh. All kinds of different size and shapes of beads. Oh, here's a little ornament.
Wow. Some cool stuff.
So those are your different shades of green.
All right, so that's 4 of the 6 so far.
And then in this case,
Sandy's at 125 now.
You've got different shades of reds and deep reds. This looks
You even got
like,
Santa Claus.
Yeah, this isn't a bead, but
yeah, it is. It goes through his top of his hat through his mouth.
Oh yeah.
It's a bead. It's the Santa Claus bead. It goes through his
through
mouth.
His mouth.
His hat to his mouth.
Okay. All right.
Isn't that crazy?
Looks like this is some type of jewelry that was started. Very cool. Different glasses. Some beads are out of glass, some are out of plastic. All different types of materials. So those are the red beads. And then the last one.
But wait, there's more.
Oh,
Sherry
look.
Bloomfield's in at 130 now.
A purple turtle.
No way! Oh my goodness. I can't believe it. We should look at this stuff sometime beforehand.
We should.
Although it's fun to see what it is on camera.
Looking at all of it with our viewers.
It's fun doing it with the viewers, yes. Yeah. It's fun going, oh, wow, look at that.
Oh, look. Yeah. So these are different shades of purples, lilacs, pinks mixed with deep purples, deep pinks, light pinks. So at quick glance, you're seeing what we're seeing for the first time.
You pulled Hummels for this.
I did. Is that bad?
No, this is easier to package. I'd be scared to ship Hummels too.
Yeah.
But you told me to buy the Hummels, so I did.
I said as long as they have the original packaging with the styrofoam stuffing, then it would be easier to pack. All right, I'm ready for the timer.
Grandma J says someone's getting a heck of a deal on these beads. Okay. I believe high bid is still 130. I believe Sherry's in at 130. And I think Sherry even said, hey, I'm going to make you guys a bracelet.
Aww.
So I don't know if she meant us. I think she could have been talking to anybody else in the chat. Again, 130. Everything is as is. We show it to you as we got it. We cannot guarantee anything. Everything is as is. No guarantees, no returns. We shared the story. You're seeing some of the stuff the first time. We are as well. And we try and represent everything as it is. Rose Blue says these are expensive. There's no doubt. And we do know that she did spend a lot of money and she burned through her inheritance, which is kind of sad. But that being said, they're going to a good home, and we are able to help her out, which now enables us to help you out as well. So we're doing good. Robin Parker says, nobody's seen my bid. Try typing your bid. Try typing the actual words out, Robin, because we can see that. But that being said, Sherry's still high bidder at 130. Sherry's a high bidder at 130. Remember, you got to bid fast. You got to bid furious. You literally only have 1 minute to win it. Here we go. Here we go. All right. Patsy in the Smokies says, are you subscribed to bid? Yep, you got to be subscribed to bid. Yep, you got to be subscribed to bid.
Free.
Subscribing is free. All right, Vicky is now at 145. 145 right now. 145 with Vicky. Vicky is 145. She typed it out. Now we can see it. Vicky packing is 145 with about 35 seconds left to go. 145 is high bid right now. 145 is high bid to Vicky Badger. 30 seconds left to go. Ian's number one mom is now set. Oh, I thought she was bidding, but no, she's saying Vicky's at 145. No, Robin Parker's now at 150. 150. 150 is high bid right now. Yeah, we got C. Russell coming in at 150 as well. We got Robin Parker in 150. C. Russell in 150. It is now Robin Parker high bidder at 150. C. Russell is going to have to bid again if he wants to get in. 155. C. Russell just did. 155 is high bid right now. 155 with about 5 seconds left to go. 155 with about 2 seconds left to go. And 155 is still a high bid. 155 is still a high bid. C. Russell just bid 160. Because C. Russell bid 160, but C. Russell was at. All right, it's sold to C. Russell. All right, hold a second. C. Russell bid 155. Then C. Russell bid 160. 160 bid does not count because nobody bid against C. Russell's 155 bid. So the selling price is 155 to C. Russell. Nice job. All right. Woo! That got heated and intense for beads. All right, so C. Russell, you're going to send your YouTube name, your real name, your shipping address. You're going to say, hey, George, it was the bead lot with the turtles. Don't forget to say the turtles. And your bid amount, right. Your bid amount is 155. 155. That's what it is. 155. All right, 155. And then you're going to send all that info right there at whatthehales@yahoo.com. Remember, George will get your email. You will get an auto response from What the Hales. It's going to say, hey, thanks for messaging us. We get lots of messages, and here's some frequently asked questions, the answers to them. George will send you out an invoice tomorrow morning or tomorrow during the day. And then once she gets payment from you, you'll pay through that invoice. Then she will go ahead and send that back out to you. Backup bidder was Robin. Robin, your backup bidder at 150. You're back up at 150. Robin, you can send all the same information. Tell George, hey, I was back up at 150. If something happens to where we never get paid for an item, we always go to the backup bidder and you get it for the backup price. All right, this is a super, super cool lot. You ready, George?
So this was put together by the previous owner.
Yeah, this is from the family. that we were helping with the bathroom in Michigan.
And on it, it says over $20 worth of Batman jewelry. So you're getting it as it is with the cellophane around it. Batman earrings, Batman pin,
Pow!
another Batman pin, a POW pin, a Zap pin.
Are they earrings or pins?
This looks like
They look like earrings to me.
not earrings. Like what's the back of a brooch, whatever that is called. These are earrings.
Okay, I gotcha.
This is a button pin. This is probably, it looks like the back. What is that called? Like when you have a brooch and it goes across?
Just a pin, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. You can kind of see the backing of that where it goes all the way across and then it.
Brenda says papal pins. Papal pins.
Okay. Same thing with this bat pin. It goes across.
I gotcha.
And then there's some stick-on ears. So you could either use it as a sticker or put it on your ears. And then you'll get another set of the exact same thing.
Is it the exact same or is it different stuff?
See, here's the earrings, the Batman pin, the bat pin, the POW, the Zap.
Oh, so that one does match. I gotcha.
Yeah. So these are all identical, I believe.
Are they all identical?
Now this one, you have your bat with different. The eyes.
Yeah, that's
the earrings.
Different.
This says
Kerplunk?
KT Hunk.
Kathunk. Kathunk. Like if you fall.
Oh, I see it. Kathunk.
And you go kathunk.
What did I say? KT Hunk?
Yeah. Kathunk is an English Batman term. A comic term.
Okay.
You probably didn't learn that one growing up on Sesame Street.
No. Probably not.
Yeah. Kathunk.
Here's another one that says Kathunk, but these.
Or KT Hunk, whichever you prefer.
This bat pin does not have the red creepy eyeballs.
Randy's in at 57. Andrew's in at 60. We got Shauna in at 65. Zap.
And POW.
Zap.
The earrings, the pin, another button pin.
And it appears
stick-on ears.
All brand new Batman items wrapped in their own cellophane on a back.
They reuse some type of cardboard and then put cellophane wrapping on it. And then on top of that, you get this coin bank. Which Batman do you think that is?
Christian Bale for sure.
Really?
Yeah. Who are you thinking?
I don't know his name.
Okay, I don't know either. I wonder how you get the money out of Batman.
Down here.
Oh, does that comes out? The stopper comes out? Okay.
There's stoppers right here.
All right. I see you. Looks like high bidder right now, Shauna Fernandez at 75 right now. Shauna Fernandez at 75. James just came in at 110. 110 is high bid right now.
I'm ready for the timer.
Tracy says that's got to be Michael Keaton. And then
yes,
Janelle says it looks like Michael Keaton.
It's Michael Keaton. That's what I was thinking of.
It very well could. That could be Michael Keaton error. So
look at the chin on that.
Yeah, that's
Michael Keaton chin right there.
That could be. Who's my chin look like?
Jeremy Hale $.
I love you, baby.
I'm ready for that timer.
Oh, I'm sorry. I got lost in your eyes again.
Stay focused, man.
Randy's in at 110.25. All right, everything is as is. No guarantees and no returns. We try and represent everything as best as possible. Again, everything is as is. No guarantees and no returns. You will receive it just as you are seeing it. It even has the writing on it of over $20 in jewelry on each one of those boards. And that's at the time, whenever that time was. Batman's pretty highly collectible, and you're getting the coin bank as well. It looks like right now, high bid, it was Randy with 110.25. You got to bid fast. You got to bid furious because you literally only have 1 minute to win it. Let's do this. Batman lot up right now. James is in at 115. James Labrie is on 115. 115 is high bid right now.
Not included.
115 is the high bid right now. It is the Batman lot. The Batman lot. Very cool. On boards, on display already with the bank. Randy's now at 116. 116 is high bid right now. It is Randy and James going back and forth. Randy and James going back and forth. 116 is high bid right now. With about 27 seconds left to go. Randy's in at 116. Will James come back with 120? Or maybe even 117? Only time will tell. You got to bid high. You got to bid fast. Time won't last. Here we go. It is the Elvis slot. We knew it would be hot. We knew it would be hot. And instead of eBaying it, we wanted to give it to you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Still Randy at 116. Randy still high bidder at 116. Randy still high bidder at 116. Going once. 116. Going twice. 116. Sold to Randy. Sold to Randy. Randy got it at 116. James is back up at 115. Wow. Wow, wow, wow.
Randy that got the knives?
I believe that is the same Randy who got the knives. I believe so. All right, Randy, here's what you're going to do. You're going to send your YouTube name, your real name, your shipping address. You're going to say, hey, George, I got the Batman lot. And then you're going to tell her it was 116. Bam, right there. Whatthehales at yahoo.com. James, you can go ahead and send all that same information to George and say, hey, I was back up at 115.
And make sure you email us now.
Yep. Make sure you email right away, Randy. All high bidders, all winning bidders, make sure you email right away. And that way we know we're all set and ready to go. We've got Carol Russer for the bead lot. We got Robin as the backup for the bead lot. Somebody already sent $155, whatever the bid that was for. And Melody.
C. Russell.
Okay, so Carol did. And then Melody, we got the email for the purse lot. We got postcard lot from Amy. And that's what we got so far. So, Randy, we got to get your email in for the knives and for... Yeah, C. Russell said it's paid. Don't even worry about it. She's like, it's paid.
For the knives and Batman stuff.
For knives and Batman stuff, Randy, make sure you send that email. And backup bidders, make sure you send that as well. All right, let's go ahead. You got what next?
All right, next lot is an entire tote not included, of women's jeans.
Whoa. Oh, man, alive. Holy cow.
Jeans. It is heavy, isn't it?
Yeah, that is heavy. Just so everybody knows, I know we've told the story in the past. That doesn't mean everybody heard the story in the past. So we found somebody on Facebook that was attempting to have a huge garage sale, and weather kept messing them up. And so we found them on Facebook Marketplace. And I said, hey, what are you trying to sell? And what we ended up buying was the beads. And then we were told, well, there's so much more.
Yeah, she posted the beads.
She posted the beads first. And then the story went on that her father passed away. She inherited $20,000, and she's a shopping addict. And so it was a problem for her. And she spent all the $20,000 on the beads, the clothing, what you're seeing right now.
It looks like most of these are size 12.
Melody said my email won't go through. Melody, you've got to type it exactly the way that you're seeing it. If
your email bounced back, that means you didn't type it to the right one.
If it bounced back, it means you typed it wrong. So we ended up basically saying, okay, well, skip your garage sale. Just sell us everything. What do you want for everything? They needed to downsize because they ran out of space in the new house. And really, she wanted, because of the shopping addiction, she wanted it really all gone. And so we ended up buying it. And here's jeans upon jeans upon jeans.
So far, I'm seeing that they're mostly size 12.
Again, jeans on eBay typically do really well, and we bought a lot of the clothing and the beads and belts and bags and lots of stuff. So you're gonna get to see a whole bunch of jeans. I mean, really, I could go make myself another sandwich with all the jeans.
Are you still hungry?
No, not anymore. Not anymore.
Some dark blue jeans, all different makes. Looks like mostly size 12. Yep, 12.
We've got all kinds of bids coming in on the jeans.
I think this is the first time we've ever auctioned off women's jeans on
It very well
the channel.
might be.
Most of them look like they're either skinny legged or straight leg, like boot cut. I haven't seen any bell bottoms yet, but bell bottoms are coming back. Size 12, Lauren Conrad. Mom jeans are coming back.
Baby, when bell bottoms come back and mom jeans come back, can me and you just hide in the woods? And
They already came back. They've been back.
can we just hide in the woods from all of it?
I thought we were already hiding in the woods.
I love hiding in the woods with you. Do you
You've
know
got
that?
the distress look up front.
Jim Williams is high bidder at 61 right now.
Size 12. These are some nice stretchy jeans. Here's some shorts. American Eagle. Size 16. These still have the tag on them. I think I threw a couple pairs of shorts in here. Here's some light blue jeans, and they have a zipper, the zipper on the side.
Babe.
Yes. Loft. These are Loft jeans.
Randy, if I don't see an email from you in 60 seconds,
It looks like
you're done.
30.
I'm seeing a lot of stuff that I'm not seeing. You know what? I'm just blocking Randy. All right, so Randy bids on all of that stuff, the Batman and the other, what was the other thing?
The knives.
The knives, we got to do it all over again.
Wild Fable.
We
Still
actually
has the tag on it.
James emailed on the Batman, so we're
Okay.
good on that. We're gonna have to do the knives.
The
again.
backup bidder for the knives.
We don't have it. So
Size
I'm just
12.
blocking Randy, saying a bunch of ridiculous stuff.
So these are a pair of shorts, never been worn, still has the tag on it.
Yeah, Flippin' Adventures just said, pretty sure Randy ain't gonna work out. All right, so we're gonna have to we'll do the knives again after this. We'll just put it right back up because we haven't received anything.
Here's a
back
pair
up.
of bell bottoms.
But James, we have his email back up on the Batman stuff.
Okay.
So James, you are high bid. You're winner at 115 on the Batman.
So whoever was the original backup to the backup could email.
So
to
whoever was back up to James, well, James already messaged, so we're
Okay.
good to go.
All right. Okay.
James is serious. He messaged, but
All right.
Randy's blocked from the channel.
This still has. Remember we talked about bell bottoms coming back,
We
These
sure
are a
did.
pair of
Oh
pair
my
of bell
goodness,
bottoms.
flower power.
and look at the side. It's got like sheer.
Tammy wants to know, do we do Venmo? Can they Venmo on the link as well?
So PayPal only, and then with PayPal you have the option of paying with debit or credit card, just like Venmo.
Yeah, Venmo is owned by PayPal. Venmo is PayPal. James is now at 120.
Size 32. Oh, let me show the back of the bell bottoms. The pockets match the side. The
Janelle says, if you win a lot, where do you send your email to? What we point to down at the bottom each time, whatthehales at yahoo.com.
Yep, the email's right here.
Always there. Tammy says, what's the PayPal?
What the hell? I will send an invoice tomorrow morning.
Tandy says, any size 32. She's showing you all the sizes,
Yep.
Tandy.
The
So
bell bottoms were a 32.
Janelle says, "Duh, I'm blind." Kelly says, you guys sound like you have colds. No.
I'm getting sick.
Dixie, 130 is high bid right now.
I have a sore throat.
Cecilia says 200 was the backup bids on the knife. Yeah, we do know that it was the backup bid, but the backup bidder hasn't messaged us, so we can't put out We can't put out an invoice if the backup bidder doesn't message us. So that's why we'll have to go back up for auction. Because we never got a message from either, or we'll just hold it till next week. I would say just hold it till next week and do it again.
Okay.
Because we're so.
Because if the backup bidder doesn't message, then I'll just put it back up for auction next week. Size 12. These are Old Navy, never been worn. They still have the tag on them.
And this is why we want backup bidders. Backup bidders. Because of silly things like this.
Remember, if you have no intentions of paying, please do not bid.
Mike's Lawn Care. Mike sent you $200 for the knives. We got it. Back up. All right, we got it. All right, so we're good.
All right, perfect.
Although he put in the subject, he put test instead of knives. But I didn't know it was. But it looks like we're good to go.
Okay. And you already walk, Randy. Okay.
Yeah, we're all set to go there.
This is a huge lot of women's jeans. If you're a size 12 or 32, this is your size. These are easy to list on eBay, easy to ship. So a lot of these have that distressed look, different makers. This is just large, super stretchy.
Janelle says, what did you find, gentlemen, at the AA do with the $10 each I gave you? Guapo said gas, which these days is only 2 gallons.
Yep.
Janelle, I haven't done anything yet. So here's the interesting thing that most people probably don't understand. When you send a super chat, that super chat is held by YouTube for a month. YouTube actually releases that through direct deposit on the 21st of each month. So if you send it to Rob on AA, Rob's got that. I won't even see that till next month. And that means I have to take George out for some ice cream. Which we did last night. We did go for ice cream last night.
Yeah. You want to tell them what flavors you went with and what flavors I went with?
We drove over half an hour to go get ice cream. And George usually would get wild berry crumble at this particular establishment. And I saw it. She's like, what are you going to get? And I was like, that wild berry crumble looks good.
Because you're a wild berry Skittle.
And she goes, that's what I always get. Now, George and I are at a position in our relationship that George likes to eat off of her plate and my plate. And
vice versa, where you like to try my food and I share my food.
So what we like to try and do is we like to try and get 2 meals that she can enjoy and I can enjoy. And honestly, we feed each other back and forth on our forks and spoons, and I don't know, it's just something we do. It's part of our relationship, which I know there's others, because we've talked about this before. Do you feed your significant other? And many people do. So I got wild berry. She got s'mores, and then she also got campfire s'more, and then she got peanut butter pretzel.
Yeah.
And the
chocolate pretzel.
Oh, chocolate pretzel. The campfire s'more by far was the best flavor, by far. So after I tasted the wild berry crumble, I was like,
he was disappointed.
And I was like, I should have got.
It was very rich. It was too rich.
Should have got me the campfire s'mores, because that's what I'm about.
You should. I tried convincing you to do the 2 scoops.
She tried to tell me. She's like, mix it up.
Yeah,
she's like, mix it up with different.
1 scoop of wild berry and 1 scoop of something else. You're like, no, I want 2 scoops of wild berry.
I was like, I don't want different flavors touching each other, and
he was disappointed.
Debbie Vaughn says Samantha Sims was back up on the knife. She's trying to message you.
Yes,
we got a message from somebody saying they were Mike's Lawn Care.
Well, he might be the backup to the backup. Samantha, make sure you're emailing. Do I have the right email on the screen?
Yeah. What the Hales at yahoo.com.
At yahoo.com. Okay.
Yep. We got Mike's lawn care test email for the knives, which I'm sure if that's Samantha, she's thrilled. She's getting them for $200.
Yeah. If that's you, Samantha, we got it.
Melody, we got your email on the purse lot.
The size 13.
So then George wanted me to get 2 different flavors, 2 different scoop flavors, because she was getting 2 different scoop flavors, and I just wanted to enjoy one flavor. And Debbie Vaughn said, I don't have Mike's Lawn Care for the knives. Yeah, we don't either, but we think it might be Samantha. So then after I tasted George's campfire s'mores, I wish I had 3 scoops of campfire s'mores and not multiple flavors. I was like, holy cow, that's good.
Well, the sad part is it's only seasonal. So who knows how long that'll be.
And I told her, I was like, you know what? You broke Elvis. Let's go get some Elvis ice cream. We had that Elvis ice cream one time, and we just sat in Mike Skenchu's.
That's when I was really, really sick.
All right, so Mike is in the chat of Mike's Lawn Care.
Oh, okay.
But he's not backup bidder.
Well, we could
Samantha
use him as backup to the backup.
Or you just put it up for auction again if we don't hear from Samantha. All right, so that being said, yeah, Ray said I'll go 250
so would you go,
just to start.
Would you go? Would you want the Elvis flavored ice cream or the campfire s'mores ice cream?
Ooh, that's tough. So
or
George
would you
and
do 1 scoop of each? Like
no, I don't want 1 scoop of each. I want to enjoy the one flavor and only the one flavor. So George and I had Elvis ice cream, which is banana ice cream with peanut butter and big, delicious peanut butter chunks in it. And I was like, let's go find some Elvis ice cream. But we drove a half hour and we didn't get Elvis ice cream. We got the other flavors. Did you know that the very first recipe of campfire s'mores can be found in 1930s Girl Scout handbook?
I believe it.
I believe it.
This is a big lot.
This is a huge lot of jeans, guys.
You'll get multiple boxes if you win this lot.
If you haven't been able to tell yet, this is a huge lot of jeans. She's nowhere near done yet. She's still going through the tote. This is huge. These
have been mostly size 12. Here's an 11. I've seen a couple 13s, but they're mostly size 12 women's jeans.
Samantha says she sent an email. Let me check, Samantha. This is thousands and thousands of dollars of jeans that this chick spent. Let me see if I can check the email, Samantha. And Samantha got it. All right. Samantha's in. I'm deleting Mike's Lawn Care.
No, keep it.
Samantha's in on the knives. So we're good to go. Randy's blocked. Samantha's in. And we got backup on the knives and we got backup on the Batman. So we're good. And we're still in this huge jean lot. Melody, we did get your email.
Calvin Klein jeans. Width size is 34 by 32.
What was your favorite flavor last night? Was it the campfire s'mores?
Yeah,
it was good.
These are more like capris with the distressed look.
Becky, if you mean by your text that the chat, yes, we can all see you in the chat right now.
Size 13.
The only way to be live in the chat is you have to be watching while it's happening. That's how you're live in the chat. And you are live in the chat right now. This is happening live on YouTube right now. This is not pre-recorded. You're not watching after the fact. This is live right now. Mizu wants to know, smoke-free home?
Yes.
Yes. Somebody asked, are they washed?
They smell washed.
Jackie said someone gained some pounds. As a matter of fact, somebody did. The individual lost weight due to the loss of her father and the stress of it, and then put the weight right back on. Bought all of this stuff and then put the weight back on.
So the last two were Victoria's Secret pink sweatpants. And then the last pair of pants, also Victoria's Secret pink. It's got the little dog icon. These are a size small. That concludes the huge lot of women's jeans with 3 sweatpants.
Whew!
I'm ready for
James's high bidder at 170. We're looking at thousands of dollars in jeans here. James's high bidder at 170. This will definitely ship with multiple boxes. Terry says, Jeremy, are you saying you're alive? Yes. Yes, I am.
I'm alive.
I am alive, but after all of those jeans, I almost died. I almost got suffocated by all those jeans. All right, so here's what we're doing with the jeans. Huge lot. Huge lot. Elvis Presley Jr. said you can sell all those on eBay big. Yes. This is
absolutely.
Listen, if you're gonna wear them. But this is a reseller lot for sure. If you wanna put these on eBay, you're gonna do okay. All right, everything is as is. There's no guarantees, no returns. We are sharing it with you as we received it. We've done nothing to it. We received it this way. We're giving it to you. We're selling it to you exactly as we got it.
Yeah,
so
we didn't launder them, but
we did
smells
not
like
launder them. We did not launder them. We can't say, well, this has a hole, this doesn't have a hole. Most of these have holes because that's part of the fashion trend.
The distress look.
It's the distress look. So that being said, everything is as is, no guarantees, no returns. High bid right now, I believe, is still 170, and that's a killer deal. That's a killer deal. That's even a better deal than the knife deal at 200. So that being said, you better bid fast. You better bid furious. You got 1 minute to win it. Let's do this. All right. High bid is still. Cecilia says, I have about 30 pair of jeans. Did you count how many you put out there?
No.
I didn't either.
Maybe someone at home did.
Somebody might have. All right, we still got 35 seconds left to go on the jeans. I believe Vicky wants to know, Jeremy, did you get my message about the bees? Vicky, I don't know. We get tons of messages. All right, high bidder is still 170. High bidder is 170 right now. 150. Oh, we got C. Russell in at 200. 200 is high bid right now. 200 is Carol Russell. C. Russell's in at 200 right now with about 10 seconds left to go. Tons of jeans. Whole entire tote of jeans. 200 is high bid right now. 200 is high bid right now. Rita says, I had at least 35 pair of jeans years ago. 200 still high bid with C. Russell. This is going to be on fire, Rose Blue says. C. Russell still high bidder going once. C. Russell going twice. Sold to C. Russell. C. Carol got $200. Oh my goodness. I can't believe it. Wow. All right, C. Russell, you know what to do. You probably already paid even before we said sold. So, C. Russell, you know what to do, exactly what to do. Backup bidder, don't even bother because she already probably paid. She pays before I even send the invoice. Yeah, she pays before George even sends the invoice. So that makes it kind of nice and easy for George sometimes. So that was Carol. Let us know how you do on that. Yeah. She's reselling, right?
I don't know. Carol hasn't shared any of her stories with us.
We would love to know how you do on that lot because that's a lot. That's a whole lot. That's a lot. That's a lot of jeans. We would love to know how you do. That would be incredible. All right, James is back up at 107. Yeah, she's reselling them all.
Oh, okay, good.
That's a crazy deal. That is a crazy deal. 200 for all those jeans. That's incredible. I hope you make $2,000. I hope you make $2,000. Oh, is this comics?
Yes.
All right, we got a comics lot. And these are some awesome comics. I'm just going to go ahead and full screen you.
Oh, did you know this was it?
I had no idea. Can I see it?
Yeah.
Can I see it?
For the date.
Oh, I can't already tell you. It's going to be 80s. He-Man, Masters of the Universe, Battle.
All right, let's turn it this way. It was all the way in the back. Some of these have prices already.
There should be a record in here, but there isn't one. This would come as a record, and you read with the record.
Oh, so it's not a comic book?
Mm-mm.
So most of these, from what I see at Quick Glance, come with the dust protector and the cardboard backing. I'll try and read off dates if I can find them. as I go through them.
1983.
Neil Sergio, 91. It's got the, again, these all appear to have the dust protector sleeve and the cardboard backing.
1983, missing the record.
Okay.
But doesn't
Where's
look
the
like
record go?
it goes in the sleeve in the back.
Oh, all the way in the back?
Yep. It looks cool. It doesn't look like anybody drew in it or anything.
Okay.
James said, I paid my Batman. Did you get it?
Masters of the Universe.
Let me take a peek there, James.
1983.
And Carol already paid for the jeans.
Thank you, Carol.
No, we did not get payment for the Batman, James.
Remember Red and Stumpy. Is it Stumpy or Stimpy?
Stimpy. But that's a play on it of Ren and Stimpy. They're saying Red and Stumpy.
Oh.
It's a play on words.
Like a spoof.
Yeah, it's a spoof for sure. Armageddon
Inferno, 92.
It's a lot of comics here.
This one has the, it looks like there's maybe two of the same comics in here. So there's an Armageddon Inferno, and then, so this is 1 and 2. So you get 2 in this sleeve. Volume 1 and 2.
Tank Girl.
Tank Girl. Number 2 of 4. December of 95.
Andrew Smith's in at 55.
The High Cost of Living Death. Vertigo. 93. March of 93.
Mitchell's in at 60 now.
Enigma.
Janelle says her hand's all better. She's making the Afghan again.
August of 93. That's awesome. Glad your hands are feeling better. There's times where my hands get so swollen, I get sausage fingers and they hurt.
Which is why you can't wear jewelry right now, because your hands are so swollen.
So like ever since I got my thyroid taken out, my hands get swollen and they start to hurt because they get numb and I can't wear any jewelry. So a lot of you are wondering why I don't wear my rings anymore. That's because I have sausage hands.
Mitchell's in at 60. James, it looks like, is in at 120. James, just confirm your bid. Is that a bid confirmed at 120?
Tons of
Oh, Robin, yeah.
The Joker's Wild.
Yep, James is in at 120.
Robin 3. 93. Robin 3. Collector's Edition. This one looks like it's brand new, never been opened. Robin 3000. Can you see that, or is it glare?
Both. You can see and it glares as you move it around.
Okay. Nightfall, Batman.
Batman.
Another Batman.
Kapow! Kathunk!
What did it say? K-H Hunk?
You went. K-T Hunk?
K-T Hunk.
K-T Hunk. I was like, okay. And she says, I make things awkward. She says,
Another
I make
Batman.
things awkward. I am pretty sure it's George that makes things awkward. K-T Thunk.
K-T Hunk.
K-T Hunk.
You know I can't read.
You're right. I do know that.
I try my best.
Melody, yes, we did get your payment. Just saw it in there.
The Grendel Batman. The Golden Age.
Judy says, Jeremy, do you want a frog trap still? Sure.
The first issue.
That's the first issue?
Yeah, it says first issue right there, if that's true. Of the Golden Age, DC. Here's a Superman, but it looks like the cover of the comic is missing. Trying to look for a date. Don't see one. Reign of the Supermen. That's Jeremy in fetal position when he can't function.
That's me in the fetal position when I'm away from George. That's me trying to sleep without George, and it does not work. I told her, I'm like, even when she was away, I was like, there is just something wrong with me. She's like, yeah, I've been telling you that since I met you. High bid is still 120, I believe. No, Mitchell just came in at 125. 125 is the high bid.
There's as many comics as there was women's jeans. Justice League America, 92. Legends of the World's Finest. Can you tell me what time it is?
10:36.
The Marvel Masterpieces. If you were to be an X-Men, who would you be?
Do you want me to have mind control so I can fix the Elvis machine?
You already have mind control.
Over who? I couldn't even get you to cluck and go cock-a-doo-doo every time I say chicken. I tried mind control.
Apparently
and hypnosis.
you have mind control when we're at the casino playing the Elvis machine.
Well, I would probably, if I was an X-Men, I would probably be Storm.
You'd be a female?
Hey,
I was gonna go with Storm.
Don't knock it until you try it. I mean, I just wanna check out the goods for a little bit.
I thought you'd be Wolverine.
All right, fine, Wolverine. But do I get to go hang out with Storm?
Yeah.
If you're Storm, can we hang out?
Sure.
All right, perfect.
We could be
That's even better.
BFFs.
Melody, yep, we got your payment.
Venom. There's Wolverine. Wolverine. What is Jam Quacky?
No clue.
The hip hop duck.
Jam Quacky? I'm your hip hop duck.
You would be the hip hop turtle.
I'm a hip hop turtle. I don't like to squirtle.
Sabretooth?
That's an X-Men guy.
Or is it Sabre Tooth?
Whatever you want it to be.
Sabre, like The Office.
Mm-hmm.
Ghost Rider. Deathlock. Death's Head.
Andrew Smith is at 126. Ren and Stimpy.
Ren and Stimpy.
This is a mix of all comics,
So
which is
huge
why
different assortment.
George is
Ren and
showing you
Stimpy.
every single one, because it is a huge assortment.
X-Men Classic. X-Men Adventures. I think I'm like halfway through the box.
Is that Gargoyles?
Huge.
Oh, wow. Gargoyles.
From the explosive new animated TV series, Gargoyles. I used to watch that.
I loved it. Gargoyles was so good.
Young Dracula.
So is Batman. Gargoyles and Batman.
Vampirella.
Hello.
The Clock.
Goodbye.
Something Roach. Riley Roach, maybe?
Really? Raffley?
Raffley Roach.
I don't know.
St. George.
Mitchell's in at 130.
Fright Night.
Cassandra said, "Is Elvis fixed?" We do not know, Cassandra. To our knowledge,
Evil
no.
Ernie. The Rocky Horror Picture Show. The Mummy.
Does that remind you of home?
It reminds me of our Egypt trip when we got to see all the real mummies and you got yelled at for recording. Dr. Giggles. Heavy Metal Monsters.
We will rock your world with the heavy metal monsters.
Oh.
Big Toe Dan 50 wants a shout out. What do you think?
Street Fighter. Shout out to who? Ex-Mutants.
Big Toe.
Big Toe?
Yeah. I don't think we should do it, do you?
What's his first name? Dan?
If it was Pinky Toe, maybe. But Big
With
Toe?
the Big Toe?
No, not the Big Toe.
Oh, there's another comic book behind this one.
Maybe
the Avengers Hybrids.
Maybe he'll change his name to Pinky Toe, and then we can do a shout out.
Yeah. Or Ring Toe.
Yep,
I think Ring Toe definitely deserves a shout out.
Ring Toe's not bad. I got you. Ring Toe would be good.
Speaking of toes, I went and got a pedicure, and the girl at the salon was trying to communicate with me in her language that my middle toe was going to fall off, and I had no idea what she was saying. A week later, my middle toe fell off. I must have stepped it on something. Hell shock?
You mean Hale's?
Yes. What's it say? Shamed by you, English. That's me.
Yes.
Mystery
definitely.
Incorporated. All right, we're almost done with this huge comic lot.
The Trencher.
Shadowhawk. Spitting Image.
132 is the high bid right now.
Wildcats.
Oh, no way. That's cool.
And then the last one is another
Wildcats
trilogy. Oh, actually, psych. Just kidding. There's more down.
But wait, there's more.
There is more. Ultraverse Prime. Is he supposed to be like a Superman Batman combo?
I don't know. 135 is the high bid
The
now.
Green Hornet.
Boomdog is the high bidder at 135.
Married with Children. Cheesaurus Rex. Archie. Electronics and Science Exploration. Teenage Mutant Ninja
Turtles.
Radioactive Man.
That's from Simpsons.
That looks like Bart, but much taller and more muscular. Spunky.
The Psychic Boy.
Spawn. The Savage Dragon. All right, last one. Image Plus. Tons of comic books. All different years.
I don't know how many comic books are in there, but there's a bunch, and there's a lot of varieties. Street Fighter is super cool.
Street Fighter. Did I miss that one?
No, you showed it because my eyes lit up like, woo. All right, everything is as is. No guarantees and no returns. George tried to show you everything as best as to her knowledge. We received it just like this. You saw it as we saw it. As there were some that were a little shocking. But that's how it is. We bought it in Michigan to help the family out. And then you're seeing
Jam Quacky.
I've never seen Jam Quacky before in my life, but there it is. There it is. So you're bidding on it as you saw it. Most importantly, you got to bid fast. You got to bid furious.
Tons of Spider-Man, tons of Batman.
You literally only have 1 minute to win it. Here we go. Here we go with the comics. We've got a little bit of everything in here. I believe the high bid is still, you know what? I don't even know where it's at. But I do know you got about 40 more seconds to bid. Lots of comics. Some really cool ones. I really like the Street Fighter. That was cool. Boomdog's in at 135. 135 is high bid right now. Boomdog's in at 135. With about 20 more seconds left to go. Don't be shy. You got to bid high. Kenny Child says that Green Hornet was probably a lot of money. 135 is still the high bid right now. 135 is the high bid right now. You got about 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Peg Leg Dave just came in at 150. Peg Leg Dave just came in at 150. 150 the high bid right now. Peg Leg Dave's the high bidder. Peg Leg Dave right now is 150. Going once. Hi, Andrew came in at 155. Andrew just got it in at 155. Boomdog just missed the snipe at 155. Andrew Smith is high bidder at 155. Wow. Just got that in. Just got that in. Samantha says, just emailed you guys. All right, Andrew, you know what to do. Andrew, you're going to send your YouTube name, your real name, your shipping address. You're going to say the comic lot.
Is Andrew Smith?
Andrew Smith, 155, bid of 155. Boom, right there. What the hell's at yahoo.com. Nice job. And I think Peg Leg is backup bidder at 150. You can send all the same stuff, Peg Leg. Wow, Andrew just got that in. Talk about a snipe that went right instead of wrong. He had it.
Andrew's getting good at sniping. All right, here's a second chance lot.
Second chance lot.
And we've added something to it.
Original buyer did not pay, got banned and blocked. And now it's up to you.
Here's a Dragon Ball Z plastic knife. This is added.
So you added that to the lot.
Yeah. It looks like batteries could go in here. Yeah. And then there's the button, but it needs batteries. So this was added to the lot. And then this Dragon Ball Z Season 1 was added to the lot. And then you'll also get more Dragon Ball Z magazines. So I want to say this particular Dragon Ball Z magazine does not have the cover, but it is a comic. More Dragon Ball Z comics. And then you'll get the Dragon Ball Z action figure. I'm going to try and find a date for you. It's 2001.
I've been trying to find a date too. Do you want to be my date?
And then you'll get the Harley Davidson Ken Collector's Edition. Harley Davidson Ken. This one does not come with the motorcycle.
Do you remember how much this lot went for originally?
$19.99 for this Harley Davidson Barbie Ken. I don't remember. I mean, I could find out, but I'd have to dig through everything. Here's a special Millennium Edition Princess Barbie. And it comes with a Millennium keepsake. It's a Happy New Year 2000 ornament.
Shauna's high bidder right now at 30. Melissa Hall says he's a hottie. I think she's talking about me. Melody's in at 40.
$19.99. You know she's talking about Ken, right?
Whatever.
Or maybe even Dragon Ball Z.
Whatever makes you feel better about it.
Here's the Star
Shauna's
Trek
in at 42 right now.
gift set of both Ken and Barbie.
Melissa says Ken. You
Star
can call
Trek.
me whatever you want to call me, Melissa.
I don't think she would be rude like that with me standing right here.
She wasn't being rude. It was a compliment.
No, most women wouldn't hit on their guy in front of their girl.
She wasn't hitting. She was just saying my heel.
1996.
Just like if somebody says you look pretty. You do. You look pretty. Yankee Flipper's in at 45.
Here's a Star Wars Episode 1 doll. This is Queen Amidala, the black travel gown.
Judy says, foot trap sent. Coyote has a short time. Thank you so much, Judy. Yonkers is high bidder right now at 45. 45 is the high bid. Second chance lot. Original buyer did not pay. Mary's in at 60 now. Andrew says he sent his email.
Thanks, Andrew. All right. That was everything in this particular lot.
So you're getting a Star Trek Barbie.
So there's Barbie, there's Ken.
You're getting
the
Star Wars action figure. Mary Parfait is in at 70 right now.
You'll get a Millennium Princess Barbie.
Sherry just came in at 70 as well, but she's going to have to bid higher to get above. Not Andrew just came in at 80.
A Harley Davidson.
Harley Davidson Ken. And that's pretty much what I look like, don't you think? 5 o'clock shadow all the time. Look at that. That's what you look like on the back of my bike.
On the back of the Gator.
Do you want to go for a date? And I'm like, yeah, I do.
Did you say steak?
Did you say, do I want to go for steak? Andrew Smith is high bidder right now at 80. 80 Dragon Ball Z action figure in there as well.
Along with the...
We threw in the sword.
Sword. It does need batteries.
And we're even keeping the price tag on it for you.
And then you get some Dragon Ball Z comics.
High bid is 80 still, I believe.
All right, I'm ready for the timer whenever you are.
Jane says, Jeremy, I think you're hot. You're always sweating. That's true. I am always sweating. Mary Parfait's in at 95. Mary's in at 95 right now. 95 with Mary. All right, here's what's going on. We got this lot here. It's a second chance lot. And everything is as is. No guarantees and no returns. The second time it's going up. Mary Parfait's in a high bidder right now at 95. Most importantly, you've got to bid fast and furious because you only have 1 minute to win it. Mary's high bidder right now with 95. 95 is high bid right now. 95 is high bid right now. All right, Mary is high bidder. Veronica Harris is in the house. She says, wish I could bid on these, but had to pay Mr. Bill. I know Veronica would be interested in these. Oh, Shauna said Mary's outbidding herself. Let's see what happens here. We got about 30 more seconds left to go here. We'll take a look and see what's going on. Veronica's in the house. I knew she had to be in the house. She hears Barbie and boom, her ears perk up just like that.
To add to her collection.
Samantha says, I can't get a response how to pay. Don't worry, Samantha. We will send you an invoice in the morning. You wait till the morning. Just be patient. Be patient. All right. We are still at... There's a Barbie movie coming out next year. Did you know that?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. All right, Jeffrey's in at 100. Jeffrey's in at 100. Andrew Smith is 120. 120 is high bid right now with Andrew Smith, 120. Sold to Andrew Smith, 120. Wow. Wow. Sold to Andrew Smith, 120. All right, Andrew, you know what to do. You're going to send your YouTube name, your real name, your shipping address, and you're going to say it's the Barbie lot or the action figure lot, 120. Boom, right there. Send it to whatthehales@yahoo.com. And then backup bidder was Jeffrey Montgomery. Jeffrey, you are backup bidder at 100, okay? Jeffrey Montgomery is backup bidder at 100. You can send us all your information as well. That got intense there at the end.
Yeah.
My goodness, that got
intense. The guy who plays in the Notebook.
The guy who plays in the Notebook?
Yeah, that actor's name.
It's not Ryan Reynolds. It's
Ryan Gosling.
Ryan Gosling.
He plays Ken in the Barbie movie.
I cannot foresee him as a Ken.
Huh?
I can't foresee him as a Ken.
He's got blonde hair. All right, next we got 2 more lots before the free lot.
Who's playing Barbie?
Someone I didn't recognize.
Interesting. All right. We got some more.
All right, next lot are assorted plushies.
Keep your eyes out on this one because there are Disney plushies. There are plushies with tags on them. And remember, we sold a lot a couple weeks ago for, I forget how much.
150.
150, and then they sold one.
Plush alone was like worth $750.
$750
and another
or
one worth
something like that.
$250.
All right, so here we go.
So here's Alvin.
Solo layout.
I'm gonna keep this in the plastic, but here's Alvin and his brothers. They still have the tag on it. If there's dates, I'll try and read off the dates. 1987.
So we're not trying to take it out of the bag. They're gonna get it exactly as it is.
So there's Alvin, Simon, and Theodore.
Your bidding can begin. Your bidding can begin.
Here's a shirt's tail. Is that Boogie?
Just don't put them in my mouth. Thank you, D. McKinney, for the $5.
Some of these are just wrapped up in shirt tail, like sandwich bags, but I'm not taking them out. Here's an Avon Huggy Bear. Excuse me. This one appears to be still new in the package. I don't see a date, but this is an Avon exclusive. And then here's Rodney and Friends. Reindeers. Oh, I can't see the date. Can't see the date. But there's 2 plushies of reindeers. This one is, it looks like, oh, there it goes. Here we go.
Wendy's, yeah.
1986. These are furskins. So this must have been a Wendy's Happy Meal toy back in 1986. If you could read the tag. Another Wendy's plush toy of the bear. 1988. So these are vintage Happy Meal. Some of these are vintage Happy Meal toys.
Up to $95.25 right now. We haven't even gotten to the Disney plush yet.
1988 Wendy's plush toy of a koala. Still in the package. 1988 Wendy's plush toy.
Just Diana's now in at 97.
Here's a Dudley Furskin. This is 1988. I don't know. I don't know where this one is from. But appears to be brand new, still in the package. Oh, it's Wendy's.
Wendy's. Yep. Mike is in at 99 now.
Another Wendy's Happy Meal toy. 1980.
Elsa said the price needs to increase because you sneezed all over everything for the DNA.
1986. I sneezed in my elbow. Here's more Rodney and Friends. More reindeers.
Is that Rudolph?
Burger King. These are from Burger King. But 1986 is the date that I see. Yeah, they're reindeers. 1979.
Oh, that's 70s reindeers.
Look at that.
I remember those.
1979.
Hallmark.
Can you see that?
Yeah. Look at that.
Very
I remember those. Rudy. I forget what the girl's name is.
Here's a TYG shirt's tail. This one has a date of 1981 Hallmark. Here's another Wendy's plush toy.
Sherry's up to 100.
1988.
Left one said, I had that reindeer too. I think we all had that reindeer at one point.
Yeah. Here's a 1986 Wendy's.
Another Firkins.
Another Firkins.
Yep, Patty had that reindeer. A lot of us had that reindeer
Is this
growing
a pound
up.
puppy? Oh no, it's called Soft Things. Kind of looks like a pound puppy. A little bit.
Probably a knockoff.
Like a knockoff. Here's a Smurf, still with the tag on it. This one has a date of 1980. Ugh. Here is a a Dakin.
Dankin.
Dakin.
Oh. Haven't seen that name before.
I don't see a date, but there is the tag still on it with the price. So you get that plushie. Here is a Quack Quack plushie.
That's what it's called, a Quack Quack?
Here's a Quack Quack. I don't see a date on this little guy.
Hunter's high bid. We haven't even gotten to the Disney plush yet.
I don't see a date on this one either, but it's made, it says Mass, Ohio. It's a basketball plushie, number 3. Another Dakin, 1983 for this little guy.
Susan's in at 110. We're still not at the Disney plush.
Here it comes. Here comes all the Disney plush.
Keep in mind the plush with the tags on them.
So this one doesn't have a tag on it. This is part of the Christmas Carol collection.
Sherry's high bidder right now at 125.
It does say Walt Disney on it, but there's no date. And then here is Dumbo. This one does have the Walt Disney tag still on it.
So cool.
And there is, I'm going to try and find a date if I can. If I can. This one does not have a date from the tag, but let me look here.
Wendy says, keep the family in prayers.
No date.
She's going to lose her mama.
Aw, I'm so sorry to hear
We'll
that.
be praying, Wendy.
Here's Pinocchio. Still has the Disney tag on it.
No date on that one either.
No. Another Dumbo. So you get 2 Dumbos, both with the tag on it in his ear. Lady and the Tramp still has the tag on it.
John is up to 150. Lady and the Tramp with the tag. That is, wow. Is that Scrooge McDuck? That is Scrooge McDuck.
In his nighty night.
Nikki's in at 155.
And then there's Minnie. A Minnie plushie. And a Mickey plushie. Let's get Mickey.
John's in at 180 now. Mickey and Minnie in there. Now, I can't say for sure, but a lot of these look like 70s to 80s.
Yeah, these are definitely vintage Disney plushies. There's Goofy. Did I get that right? Goofy?
Mm-hmm.
Or is it Donald?
No, that's Goofy. Goofy is the dog. Goofy and Pluto are the dogs. Pluto. One talks, one doesn't. Goofy talks, Pluto doesn't. I don't know why in the Disney world. Donald is the duck.
So you get two of these guys. And then you get
180s live bid right now. Oh my goodness.
2 of the 101
Dalmatians. No date on those either.
No, they just say Walt Disney Productions. No date. I don't see a date, but they both have tags on them. And that's it. That I am ready for the timer, Jeremy. For
already?
The assorted plushies.
That's quite the lot right there. Some pretty cool stuff. Sherry just came in at 181 right now. Remember, everything is as is. No guarantees and no returns. George tried to show you everything as it is. If it had a tag, she tried to show you the tag. She looked for dates. If she could find a date. And I don't even think you found any, did you? High bid right now is 182 with John.
Not on the Disney ones, but on the Wendy's.
Some of the Wendy's we were able to. A lot of this stuff is still packaged. So
in the 80s.
That we started with Alvin and the Chipmunks, and we ended with the Disney. Here's the most important thing. You got to bid fast. You got to bid furious, because you literally will only have 1 minute to win it. Let's do this. 1 minute to win it. High bid right now is 182. John is high bidder at 182. 182 with John right now. 182. High bid is 182 right now. You're going to get every single plush that you saw in this lot. A huge total plush. And I mean huge. Huge. 182 is the high bid right now. Now Nikki's in at 190. Yes, Sandy. Goofy is a dog. Everybody knows Pluto's a dog and Goofy is a dog. For some reason, Pluto doesn't talk and Goofy does. Nikki's high bid right now, 190. Sherry came in at 183, but high bid is 190. You got to beat Nikki at 190, Sherry. 190 is Nikki right now with about 14 seconds left to go. 190 is high bid. But 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And Nikki's still high bidder at 190. Nikki's still high bidder at 190. Going once. Nikki's still high bidder at 190. Going twice. Nikki high bidder. Nikki is the highest bidding, winning bidder. Nice job, Nikki. 190 is high bid. Nikki, is what you're going to do. You're going to send your YouTube name, your real name, your shipping address, your bid amount of 190, and you're going to tell Georgia the Disney plush lot. You're going to send all that information right there, whatthehales@yahoo.com. Now, remember, you're going to get an email in response when you email, and you want to email as fast as possible. Don't worry about that email. It's going to say, hey, we get lots of emails, and here's some answers to the frequently asked questions. Don't worry about that. George will send you your invoice in the morning. Once you pay that invoice, and there are a million different ways to pay that invoice, George will get your package all set and sent out to you. Looks like we got a sports lot here tonight.
Yeah, assorted sports.
Okay, so we got some assorted sports going up.
Backup bidder?
Backup bidder was Sherry. Sherry, you're back up at 183. Sherry, if you want to go ahead and send us a message as well, that would be fantastic. We got a sports lot coming up, and then we got some freebies.
Yep, last lot before the free lot. We have a Detroit Tigers plush blanket.
We know how you love your blankets.
These plush blankets are my faves. I don't know, it keeps you nice and warm. I have a heated one that Jeremy bought me for
I am
Christmas.
Your heated blanket. I keep you warm. I have one job.
Yeah.
One job. Let me do it.
Okay. And then in here is just someone created this where it says Detroit Tigers 1979. And then inside is a bunch of different clippings of different players. So we've got Mark. You can see that over the glare. And it goes over like their favorite color, favorite singer, favorite city, least favorite city, boyhood idols, lucky number, political affiliation, biggest turn on, biggest turn off, favorite subjects in school, favorite TV show, favorite book, person you most admire, greatest achievement, most memorable moment, and hobbies.
Debbie Vaughn is starting problems again.
Now what?
I don't know. I should just block her. What do you think? Should we just ban her?
She's one of our moderators. You can't block a
She
moderator.
and JK are inheriting the channel when we die.
Arulo Lopez.
We maybe should rethink our will in regards to
Jack
who gets
Morris,
the channel.
Pat Underwood.
Because she's starting problems.
Champ Summers, Dave Rozema, Dave Tobick, Steve Baker, Lance Parrish, Lynn Jones, Milt Wilcox, Ron LaFleur, Jerry Morales, Jason Thompson.
If my face was on one of those, what would
Steve
be
Kemp.
my turn-ons?
One of your turn-ons
Yep.
is brains.
Yeah.
Lou Whitaker. You're attracted to intelligence.
They are starting weighted blanket funds
Again, Arula Rodriguez,
Andrew
Alan
Smith
Trammell.
and Debbie Vaughn are starting problems. Jackie's trying to say Goofy is a cow.
Here's a 1988 through 89 Baseball's 100 Hottest Rookies. So this appears to be brand new, still sealed.
I agree. I am attracted to your intelligence. Definitely attracted to your intelligence. What else is a turn on?
Someone that LOLs.
Yeah, humor is huge for me. Nikki is starting problems too.
Here's a 1989 Baseball 100 Hottest Players.
They're all getting in and starting problems with this.
This is a limited edition 100 exclusive score Super Plus baseball cards.
Humor is a huge turn on for me as well.
Because I made you ha 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 times 3.
Oh, that's why I fell in love with you, because you made me laugh. You make me laugh all the time. You were feeding me your boogers today, and I was laughing.
I wasn't feeding you boogers.
You were like, oh, I didn't think you would notice. Like, really? You stuck your finger in your nose and then my mouth. You're like, yeah, I didn't think you'd notice. Like, oh my goodness, this woman.
Was I sleeping? I thought we went over this earlier.
You know, as much as I know, you are completely and totally
You tell me all
awake.
the time that I do wild, crazy things in my sleep.
Here we go. D. McKinney sending $2 for the weighted blanket fund. That's my job.
Yeah, but whose job is it when I'm in a different state?
My job.
Not anywhere near you.
We already said that we're never sleeping apart.
Here's
again.
a sealed Major League Baseball calendar for 91.
Kathy just got in on the blanket fund again, too.
Making Trouble Fund.
Yeah, it should be not the weighted blanket fund. It would be Making Trouble Fund.
Mm-hmm.
It should be the kick Jeremy out of his one job fund.
Here's a Detroit Tigers 1984 calendar.
It should be fire Jeremy from his one job. You have one job fund. That's what it is.
Sponsored by Domino's. So something that
then Debbie's encouraging them even further.
This calendar looks like it appears to be in really good condition. One of the rabbit holes that I got lost in when I first started selling on eBay are calendars and how people will pay crazy amount of money for vintage calendars. So keep that in mind. We also encourage you guys to look up eBay sold comps when we are showing you some stuff during the auction. Here's some Tough Stuff magazines, February of 91.
And yes, that is Jordan on the cover.
Jordan. So you'll get this big old magazine. You'll get another Tough Stuff big old magazine, June of 91. The Complete Sports Price Guide publication, Tough Stuff. Here's another Tough Stuff. This is the October of 91 edition.
Susan Ludwig's getting in on it now, too.
Susan.
I have one job. One job.
And then
you guys are trying to take my job from me.
This looks like a placemat.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. Yep, it's a placemat.
Yeah, because it says Elias Brothers Restaurant. So this is one of those vintage placemats. Let me see if I can find a date on it. 1985.
84 world champions.
So this came out in 80. Can you see the date? 85?
Well, I see 84 world champions. So it probably came out after they were world champions.
Yeah, this one says 85. All right. And that concludes the assorted sports lot. And you now, sir, can put up the timer.
So, sports lot. Boy, I thought you were going a different direction with the sports lot tonight. But
should I add more?
No, you're good. You do whatever you want.
I can add more. I have some.
Cecilia says, block them all, Jeremy. Anybody who spends money for the weighted blanket fund, block them all.
I can add more. I have
You're fine.
Here.
I mean, if you want to, you can add some. Crafty Jen's getting in on it now.
Here's a brand new sealed 1990 collector set. You get 704 player cards and then 56 Magic Motion trivia cards.
Sealed?
This is still sealed.
Sandy just sent $5 as well. Crafty Jen says, come on, Jeremy, admit it. You love it when we tease you. I have feelings. Just because most men pretend they don't, I do.
All right. Should I add more or is that good?
you're good to go.
All right.
Looks like Mary's in at 65. Boomdog's in at 70. Everything is as is. No guarantees, no returns. Remember, free shipping in the United States, additional shipping outside of the United States. Nikki just sent $1.99. I'm going to be homeless in the Walmart parking lot with a piece of cardboard saying, will be your heated blanket if somebody didn't send money for you to buy one anyway. That's what's going to happen. I'm trying to put me out of a job. All right. Boomdog's in at 70. Most importantly, you got to bid fast. You got to bid furious because you literally will only have 1 minute to win it. Let's do this. We're in at 70 right now with Boomdog. In at 70 right now with Boomdog, you get the blanket. You get everything you've seen in this collection of sports items. You get the sealed 1990, 704 player cards, 56 Magic trivia cards. Children Adventures just said $5. They said, Jeremy, maybe they're just paying you to do your job. I thought, baby, do I do okay?
Yeah.
Keeping you warm?
Very.
And crushing you?
Yeah.
Keeping you covered up?
Yeah.
Mary's high bidder at 80 right now. High bidder's at 80 right now, Mary, with about 80 seconds left to go. Flippin' Adventures.
This is still
George
sealed.
says, I'm doing my job. Andrew's now sending $2, but it's for ketchup. And then Sandy said the non-weighted blanket. All right, Boomdog's now in at 100. 100's high bid right now. 100's high bid with no seconds left to go. Boomdog's high bidder. Going once. Going twice. Tandy says, I have no idea what a weighted blanket is, but hey, I can't help it. Here you go. Sold the Boomdog.
Tandy.
Nice job. All right, Boomdog, you know exactly what to do. You're going to send your YouTube name, your real name, your shipping address. You're going to send your bid amount of $100, and then you're going to tell George it was the sports cards lot. And you're going to send it right there to whatthehales@yahoo.com. I believe, was it Mary that was back up?
I believe I can fly.
Mary was back up. I think. Yep, Mary Parfait is back up. Mary, you can send all your information as well as backup. Absolutely appreciate it. And looks like we're up for free lots, right?
Yep.
Okay, so we're up for the free lots now. I'm going to go.
Do you have the trivia question picked out?
Of course I have the trivia question. Are you kidding?
Okay.
And I also have the camera moved back. What, are they still trying to put me on? No,
I want to give everyone that sent a teasing super chat to Jeremy a fist pump.
It's not funny. I have one job.
It's Hale's hilarious. What are you talking about?
It's not. I have one job.
It is funny.
That's all I have. I have one job. I like to do it. Don't try and replace me.
All right. Who's ready for the free lot? I've got 2 lucky winners.
I just would like some job security, okay?
Okay.
All right.
You
Good
got
thing
it.
we see each other eye to eye on this.
Andrew Smith sent $2, says thanks to the both of you for being awesome.
Good thing he didn't say for being awkward.
Awkward.
That would have been
awkwardly awesome.
That would have been awkward.
All right, so the first, whoever gets the answer correctly first, you get first dibs on what you'd like. I have a Marvel comic dated This one was 1980.
That was
Sergeant Fury.
40 years ago when you were
1980,
born.
guys.
Wow.
I wasn't even born.
Wow.
You were 3 at the time. I wasn't even born yet.
1980? You were born in 82, but
Yeah.
I was dreaming about you. I promise you, as a 3-year-old, I was like, one day. One day.
Or you can get a 1991 X-Men comic.
I'd take the 80. That's what I would take.
Do you have the trivia question ready?
Oh, I have a trivia question. All
Mike
right.
Richard said Jeremy is the weighted blanket.
Exactly. See, Mike understands.
He knew.
Mike
knew that
understands.
The dad bod does not go to waste.
Mike understands. You know what? There's very little that I hold back from George. Like if she says, well, can we do this? Or what about this? Or I'd really like this. Or there's very little I hold back from you. I mean, it's pretty much if George says jump, a bit of an exaggeration, but typically I say how high.
As long as it's legal.
That's pretty much what I tell her. I'm like, yeah, we can do whatever you want as long as it's legal. And even if it isn't, as long as we don't get it caught, I'm cool with that too. So normally that's what I say to her, but I refuse the weighted blanket.
I don't know why.
I refuse the weighted blanket.
But he has caved in and gotten me.
Because I've gotten her a heated blanket.
Multiple heated
And then
blankets.
so what she does is she doesn't cuddle me. And my love language is physical touch. So there's no doubt about it. My love language is physical touch and acts of service. And they're probably like right up there. Right up
touch
there.
elbows?
Oh, like this. And so with my love language being physical touch and acts of service, and then all of a sudden she's on her heated blanket. And then what she likes to do is then cannoli roll herself into the heated blanket. Burrito. Well, then I'm out of a job.
More like a burrito, not really a cannoli.
So I'm like, yeah, I'm right here. Yeah, I still exist.
You're chopped liver.
Yeah, so that's how I rank. Whether it be a
From
cell
burrito
phone
to chopped liver.
It could be me versus a cell phone's gonna win. It could be me versus a blanket's gonna win.
Oh, people are sharing how old they were in 1980. I love it. I love hearing how.
And that's why I learned my lesson with the heated blanket. So I got her a heated shawl, a throw that she could wear in the office, so it goes over your neck.
It's a travel.
And so she uses it as a blanket anyway. And I specifically did not get it as a blanket. I got her two. I got her one for our place, one for her place.
He actually got me three.
Because one got destroyed in Egypt.
One got destroyed in Egypt because their outlets are different.
And it blew. So I got her another one.
Yeah, it popped the power box.
But specifically, it's just a shawl. It's a throw. It's not a blanket.
It's almost like a snuggie.
And on purpose, I did that because I don't want to be replaced by the blanket. And if the weighted blanket is just... So I would never
What if you got me a throw weighted blanket?
I would never take from George what her love language is. I would never take that from her.
Jeffrey, thank you for
the
$100.
Yeah.
This is for the Destroy the Weighted Blanket Fund. Go Team Jeremy.
That's what I'm talking about. I would never take from George what her love languages are and replace them. And therefore, I'm not going to actively replace what mine is. I mean, I am not ashamed to say that I love holding her. Like I tell her all the time,
hold me.
That's you. When we first in the middle of the night, when our first year,
she would tell me that I would talk
in the middle of the night, and
I said it's either I said video it or it never happened.
So I did, and then she still denies it. But I often tell you, like every day, one of my favorite things in the world is what? No, not pooping. I've literally never said that's one of my favorite things. You say that, and you're like, oh, I had a great poop. Oh, this was a bad one. Why are you being so awkward? What's my favorite thing in the world to do?
Oh, my goodness. Are we going to ask the trivia question?
What's my favorite thing in the world to do? These are not the
trivia questions, by the way.
Pooping isn't the answer, by the way. What's my favorite thing in the world to do?
Having your elbow touch my elbow?
Hold her. I tell her all the time. My favorite thing in the world to do is to hold you. All right. That being said, George was gone on vacation in Miami. She came back. We got a killer deal of a storage unit because we were the only ones there
that showed up. We did find these wedding rings, and Christian and Patience were in charge of fine-tooth sorting the entire storage unit. Mm-hmm. We do not know what else they found. We did find out that the previous owner is in jail for drug dealing and drug trafficking. And that was a ton of fun to go out there because we were the only ones there. We got it for $1. And then we got to film a storage unit again, which has been fun, which live auctions are almost a thing of history at this point. Yeah, a lot of people are transitioning to a lot of facilities.
They're done.
Are transitioning to online.
Yeah, they've done it. And so it's very, very difficult to even find an auction anymore. And online units, garbage units are going for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars, and it's just garbage. So it's very difficult to even find a good unit anymore. So that makes it a challenge, but it was fun to get back to our roots. And one of the things I even said to the kids, I was like, does it feel like we're getting back to our roots? They're like, absolutely.
That's a good guess, Flipping Adventures.
What'd she guess already?
She said I thought I would be stopping at red lights. Good guess.
I do enjoy that too. I do enjoy that
probably
too.
His top 5.
Yeah, that's in the top 5. That is in the top 5. I do love red lights.
Yeah.
But I am not the only one that loves red lights. You started it.
I did invent that, didn't I?
And you're the one that always tells me you love kissing me because my lips are always so warm and soft. So I always tell you I love holding you because you fit so well into my body. You always tell me you love kissing me because my lips are so warm and soft. So yeah, top 5 for sure. So we got back to our roots. We got to a storage unit, and George found something specific in the unit, and she called it something specific. What does this Egyptian call bowling? That's the question. What does this? It has to be completely and totally correct.
All right.
Has to be correct. Has to be correct. What does this Egyptian call bowling? It has to be correct. 100% correct. What did she call? She's like, oh, that's da-da-da. And I was like, excuse me, did you just say da-da-da? And she's like,
so many people are getting it right.
Like, da-da-da, da-da-da, da-da-da-da. It's like, is that what it's called in Egyptian? She's like, yeah.
The weighted blanket is not the answer.
We are not getting a weighted blanket. What else have I said no to? I've said yes to everything else in our lives except for the weighted blanket.
I think the weighted blanket is the only one that's been X-nayed.
I'll tell you what. List. I'll give you a brick, and you can put a brick on top of your normal blanket. All right, what do we got?
You should have saved the rocks from the rock unit.
I bring a rock up from the creek. You want me to go get a flat rock? I can put a flat rock on you.
All right. So from what I see on my end, a lot of you guys got this correct. We appreciate you for watching. We appreciate you so much. I wish I had free giveaways for all of you that got it correct. But from what I see on my end, the very first person to get the trivia question answered correctly is, you want to give me drum roll or guitar roll? Kathy Cavalcante, I think is her last name. Is it Cavalcante? I think I got your last name butchered, Kathy. I'm so sorry. Bowling Bowl is the answer, and the second person to answer correctly is Tandy. Just Tandy. No last name, just Tandy. So, Kathy, you get first dibs on whether you want the 1980 Sergeant Fury comic or the 1991 X-Men comic. And then, Tandy, make sure you email us as well your full name, your YouTube profile name, your mailing address, and Kathy, let me know which comic book you'd like. And that concludes our live stream with you guys every Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you, everyone, for joining us this evening. Special thank you to everyone that sent a super chat donation, fan mail, and a special thank you to our awesome moderators. We couldn't do it without you. We love you so much. Jeremy usually ends the live with a nice lullaby song. Do you have a song picked out?
You want a lullaby?
Yeah, it's late.
For real? You're my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You never know, George, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away.
My weighted blanket away.
I am your blanket, your weighted blanket. You don't need another in your bed. Did you ever think it might be so heavy that it will crush your head?
We'll see you guys next Sunday with another awesome live and another awesome auction. Say good night, Jeremy. Everyone,
Good night,
have a great
Jeremy.
week. Love you all.